About that story too?
We're in.
I would just do all these drugs on accident.
Everybody on camera? This is good?
Are we live, baby?
We're live?
Red light on, old messer right here drinking beers. Welcome to my hotel room, baby. Look at this right now.
That's pretty.
That looks pretty nice, right?
It's nice.
Well, let's do this. Y'all introduce yourself and then tell us your favorite sexual position.
All right, hell yeah.
Big man.
Start with me. Hi, which camera am I looking at? That one or that one? That one?
That's the close up.
Just work them all. Just work
All
them
of
all
them?
out
Every
there.
one of them.
Just look in the middle.
But Timmy, this one's only on you.
This is great audio.
See, what's going to be great is the whole time we shoot all this, every crazy shit we say is they're going to be able to cut to Timmy just
Yeah,
looking.
just like, I have no idea.
I don't like this. I don't like none of this at all.
What'd you do? Man, I studied real hard and I trained to be a wrestler. And yeah, but what drugs did you do to get there?
No,
Well,
None, really.
Drink some root beer.
I drink root beer. Sometimes I drink diet.
once in a while.
Did y'all get root beers for?
I don't drink
Oh.
root beer anymore.
You don't drink root beer no more?
No more?
I cut sodas out.
The fuck do you drink?
Water. Hard waters.
You want some hard waters?
Got some waters for you, buddy.
Hi, I'm Zane Riley. I'm an independent wrestler. My favorite sexual position is that Amazonian deal where like the guy's on the bottom, but then he like hikes his legs up,
Oh, man.
and then old girl sits on top and like takes it that way.
That can't be anything. You can't even stretch. Do it right now.
All right, but I'm gonna need you like you have to use your weight to counterbalance
Okay.
what I can't stretch.
Let's
You gotta
Get it
loosen
going.
up though. You don't want to tear
You
that in.
can't just go on command. You gotta get some foreplay in first.
Got prepared for that.
I'm Caleb Conley. I'm also an independent professional wrestler. And I don't like that fucking crazy Amazonian shit. I'm a good old 69 kind of guy.
See, this is what people want to hear, man.
Yeah.
The people out there, they want to know, what do we do after the shows, right? We go get drunk in the hotel room and tell stories like this. And now y'all, for some reason, going to pay money and listen to this shit for what, 2 hours, hour and a half, 1 hour?
45 minutes.
45 minutes tops. He's
Really?
not
That's
going
all we
to
gotta
bed.
do? Really? Do 45 minutes of my sleep?
Yeah,
Which
we're
is
going to be
individual.
great on this.
Come on,
Timbo,
Timmy.
what you
Oh,
got,
hi.
buddy?
I'm T1mmy.L0u.Rett0n. I'm an independent wrestler.
I'm a virgin.
No.
No,
No
man.
way,
You
man.
saw what
He's
left
over.
this
I've
room.
seen this
Yeah.
guy.
You saw what left this room.
This boy crushes.
My favorite position is missionary, so I can see disappointment in their face.
Jesus
Good.
Christ
Good.
almighty.
Good.
About you, Mance, what's your go-to position?
Old Messer, I'm a independent, can I say independent professional wrestler?
You got a contract?
I'm independent. I'll take a contract. You just throw them my way and I'll show up and do what I got to do. Favorite sexual position is what I like to call, I'll put this down so I can show it here. It's called the master fuck.
Okay.
It's pretty much the master lock where you would hook them like this,
Yeah.
right?
Well, no.
But then you do the full Nelson, you hook the legs in there too.
Oh shit.
Ho, ho, ho. Now
And
what?
now
What
people are going to hit this maneuver, and every time y'all do it, I get 10 cents guaranteed because I've trademarked this maneuver. So if anyone's using it out there, well, how would I find out though they're using it? Though?
Well, somebody's probably gonna try to sue you now if they get hurt.
Is
doing it.
this a Pornhub thing?
God
An
damn.
XNXX thing?
I just stumbled.
XNXX or XXNX?
I stumbled
I
upon
I
it.
jerk off to it. I jerked off that side is when I. So is this like a front door or a back door penetration on that? Because like that's a whole lot of heft. Like you would.
That's true.
Is that back door?
It all depends on what you can reach, I suppose.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
How loose you are.
Do you have to pay 10 cents to watch it or just to do it?
Just to do it.
Okay.
Because he owns
Do
it.
it.
Well,
Watch
not
it
if
for
you
free.
watch it.
So how much do you have to
You
pay
should
Chris
charge-
Masters to be able to do it?
Well, he ain't around.
He's
that
not-
much
he's not
no
smart
more.
We
on
should
it.
change it to a massa.
Oh whoa.
Ooh,
Whoa, I don't know about
you,
that.
you can do that.
Yeah,
You can't
I
say
don't know
that.
about that.
No,
Yeah.
not in 2019. You can't.
Now the
You're
gimmick he
supposed to be
runs.
the innocent one, and you're getting all fucking wild up in here already,
Jeez.
man.
Hey, I do weird
Christ.
things when I'm recorded.
We're 5 minutes
You
in.
hear this already?
40 minutes to go.
Tom stamped that. He said he does weird shit when he's recorded out here.
Wow.
So what do y'all want to talk about on this? Y'all want to start burying people?
We can
You
bury
just
people. We
wanna-
can talk about
Fuck 'em.
drug use. We talk more about sexual conquests.
Aliens, ghosts,
Ghosts
Oh, man.
are good.
best place to take a shit. That's about all I got on
Oh,
these.
QTs.
Oh, wait.
QT 100%.
Yes, they have.
I
very
think
good
we're gonna have to
bathrooms.
pay the best friends 10 cents every time we mention where we should. Aren't
Taking
we?
a shit. I thought they just talked about wiping though.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
I don't watch that.
We can
shit.
talk about.
Yeah, I don't
wiping,
watch shit
guess, if
either.
We got to.
We just wrestle them and beat them.
Oh, you calling them out now?
Yeah.
See, I like that type of shit right there.
Cody, if you want us on your show, let us know.
Well, we'll never get books there.
Oh, you say you're getting booked beforehand.
I mean, we
Yeah,
can always
right.
hope and pray, right?
Thoughts and prayers.
Is there more to that, or was that just a?
No,
I saw
it
you
was just
do the
it was
slap of the hair
just
there.
no, they're the best. Oh yeah, the best place to shit is the QT. They're always clean, and then they have like the full ceramic stalls that like door touches all the bottom.
See, I was wondering about that. I don't like when they got the bottom open a little bit and they can
Yeah.
see your feet.
Yeah.
Sometimes they go up a little bit. I'm covered in glitter out here too. Y'all
Yeah,
got
we're-
glitter on you?
We got a ton. You and me we were at the same place.
All over the goddamn place.
We were
man.
we were both at that same strip club.
I have some on my lip, but don't ask.
Yeah.
Well, tell us, please.
Yeah. Does that go back to your favorite sexual position?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
I'm sorry, God.
So I know, yes, what you're talking about, the stalls having the
See the
short
feet.
shit. They don't do that in England. All of the stalls there, like everything goes like to the fucking almost to the roof.
Yeah.
There is no like, hey, look under the stall kind of weird
Yeah.
shit. They don't play that over
The
there.
weirdest thing, I was taking a shit in New Jersey, and a
Everything
little
sucks in New
kid
Jersey.
was literally going under all the stalls.
While you're shitting in there?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Jesus Christ.
And his head just popped up, and I just stopped him. I was like,
You don't want to see what I got going on over here.
You should have eye poked him.
I ain't talking about with your hands, Bubba.
Hit him with an eye poke, or just kick him in the face. I'm not saying you should beat up children or anything like that on here, but if you're taking a shit
And you're
Yeah.
crawling
and a kid
under it.
crawls underneath there,
You should at least say hi to him.
It's fair game at that
Maybe,
point.
maybe
Yeah.
shake his
just
hand.
looked at me.
But where's your dad at? He was like, I don't know.
I was like, me too.
Timmy, there's too many white guys on this thing, Timmy, for us to be able to laugh at some of your stuff. We got
I know.
wokeness to protect.
That's why I like doing it.
This is why I got a lot of white.
you're gonna have so many great cuts of you, just the look on your face and
This
the
is like
sadness,
some really
the sadness
shitty
that you bring in when you say some of these.
Eric Andre episode.
Oh,
It's
man.
we're all Hannibal Buress, just
The worst place I ever took a shit was in Japan because they have the hole.
You got shit on the floor, right? Pretty much.
Yes, you have to shit on the floor. There's a hole in the ground, and a little thing about me is I always have to take a shit right before my match.
Me too.
Always have to
All
take a
the
shit
time.
right before my match. So,
One time on Facebook, someone called me out and said that I was dropping a deuce, and they said I just tore the bathroom up. And they were, or no, it's Twitter, and they were just tweeting all about how gross it was in there. And they were out there. So I'm calling you out, motherfucker. If I old master taking a shit and you out there listening to me, you're a goddamn monster. I swear to God, I'm gonna find you at some point, brother. I'm sorry, you go ahead.
okay. So,
gonna run wild
the whole time I was in Japan, I was trying to avoid the holes in the floor toilets.
is there an option?
You weren't trying to
Yes.
get away from the holes.
I
out
was
there.
trying to. They're fucking terrible.
Can I
So
get
they
a beer
have
out there, baby?
sometimes they have normal toilets. Sometimes they have like super robot fucking bidet toilets that'll shoot water up your ass and
Just a
sing
little bit of A,
songs.
a little bit of B goes
all
both
kinds of
ways.
crazy shit. But some of them are still holes in the fucking wall, holes in the floor. So 30 seconds before my fucking match is about to happen, the heels music start playing. I got a fucking,
Got a bubble
I got a
gut?
rumble, man.
That's my nightmare, man.
It happens to me all the time.
From on the Bronx.
So I fucking dart to the bathroom, and the only option is a hole in the floor. And I got my tights on and my fucking boots and everything.
Oh.
So the music's about to play. I put on the trunks. I shit. I look down. I missed the fucking hole completely. Completely missed the hole. I'm like, oh fuck, man, what am I gonna do? And then all of a sudden I hear my music playing, so I gotta pull that shit up, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna finish this fucking match.
Wait, did you dry pull that? Like, did you wipe?
Oh, I wiped.
Oh.
But then I hit the match. I wrestled for 10, 15 minutes, whatever the fuck it
Damn.
was. I went immediately back to that bathroom. I'm like, I don't want to, but I gotta clean this shit up.
You clean all the shit
I
up.
look down, or I go into the stall. There's a fucking janitor cleaning my shit up, and I'm like, oh man.
I like to think when you walk in, he's like scooping it in.
Yeah.
And he like looks down. But he saw you walk out and he knew it was you, so he's like scooping it. And then he slowly looks up. And then like, remember the commercial where they throw trash on the highway? And then
Yeah, the fucking tear. That's exactly what I
I
felt
think he
like.
turns and looks at you, just a slow tear.
Tells you you've dishonored your family.
I just felt
Just
so
pass
bad
you
for
fucking
him.
blade.
God.
You know what to do.
It's the worst.
What is it called? Seppuku or whatever, where they stab themselves and like.
Yeah, I don't know. What that
Kabuki?
is. I know what you're
No,
talking
not
about.
Kabuki.
Wasn't that a Tom Cruise movie? Didn't he have to do that?
Last Samurai, you know that white
The
guy
white
playing
guy
in it?
played the Last Samurai.
What
Yeah.
Tom
Real,
Cruise
it's
is
real
in
Tom
there.
Cruise shit, if you ask me.
This is a classic Tom Cruise
You
movie.
know, classic about Japanese heritage.
I think the best place to shit, I've said this before, is Arby's, man.
Arby's.
Yeah, it's
Why?
always
They
just
got the
super
meats.
nice in there.
Yeah.
They do got the meats.
They got the
man.
meats.
Give me the shits.
And they probably don't have a lot of people shitting there because their colon's so packed full of
Yes.
meats.
It's always real nice in there. Sometimes you'll get just a single shitter where you just open it like a Burger King, got the same deal,
Yeah.
just one person in there.
Oh.
You just go in there, take all your clothes off, take a nice shit.
All your clothes off.
Strip down completely nude, take a shit. Best place, best way to do it, man.
Yeah.
Get in there, hang them clothes up, sit down. Now someone's gonna try that, and then they're gonna tweet about that too, and be like, "Oh, Master said to do this shit."
Yeah, that's what they're gonna start taking like pictures of themselves. And like, here's my clothes hanging on the wall. Here's me. Here's a selfie of me taking a shit.
Hashtag Arby's challenge.
Yeah. Hey Arby's. Add us
up,
on
Arby's,
your-
give us some money, man.
Add us on that Twitter you got, or we'll go to Wendy's. Wendy's savage as fuck, and you know it.
Yeah, Wendy's always talking shit. Arby's talk shit sometimes.
Yeah.
There, too.
They
Arby's
have,
does
like,
the cool design shit. They do
got
art.
the ketchup with the
Yeah.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
You can put them over, buddy.
What? I mean, we already lost our spot, so we might as well.
Why'd
say
y'all
his name
lose
now.
the spot though?
Because we're just talking shit about fucking best friends, man.
No, I said that
You said we beat the best friends. We're never gonna get up there.
because they're not better friends than you and me.
That's true.
Yeah, you guys
are
pretty.
best
See, they're
friends.
holding hands in here, pounding these
Now,
White
kiss.
Claws. I don't know about the White Claws, but they're.
For the views on this, yeah, we totes would. How
So-
much you charging for this? We'll kiss.
So White Claws are good and all, but did you hear the news that just came out yesterday?
Right on.
That Four Loko is coming out with a hard seltzer that is going to be 14%.
People are gonna die.
Yeah.
People are gonna get so
You
fucked
guys
up.
remember when Fort Loco was killing people, and they're like, we gotta turn it back a bit,
Now they're turning it back up.
and
man.
they're like, now
This
let's
is-
regress.
This
No,
is classic
fucking-
pro wrestling. Vinny
Yeah.
Mac been doing this shit for years. He'll come out there and say, no, we ain't doing blood and guts. No, ain't gonna do none of that bullshit. And then in about 2 years, they'll
Keep the
have
American dream, end
motherfuckers
up
getting
with African dream.
thumbtacks in the head and stab them in the back with shit. What Vince? I'm telling you right now, what Vince is going to do in about 2 years? He's going to sign everybody from GC Dub, and he's going to have them out there. We're going to be cutting our fucking fingers off and jumping off the shit. And then 3 years later, he's going to go, no, we ain't going to do that shit no more, man. And then they're going to go back to like Tugboat, right? They're going to have
And then I'll be
Tatanka.
there waiting in the wings.
Birdman.
Also, I went down the rabbit hole of the fucking of the Four Loko hard seltzer. PBR is also going to come out.
Yeah, oh
with
yeah,
hard
yeah.
seltzer.
PBR is also doing like a coffee beer.
Yeah, I
PBR is
saw
doing
it
some
in
bougie
Maine.
ass shit.
You can't do a coffee beer. You shit your pants.
That's
You
right.
probably
I
fucking
would.
will.
Hopefully
I'd shit my pants
hopefully there's an
instantly.
Arby's right next door to where you bought that coffee beer.
Yeah, or the fucking. I kind of want to take a shit in one of those. You just shit on the floor, man. That sounds amazing.
I mean, go ahead, try it, dude.
So
I'm just gonna go to a gas station, shit on the floor,
Oh, I didn't say I was going to Japan.
and I'm gonna call you and say, "Hey, man,
You're right.
it's amazing. I just shit all over the floor."
I'm just going to go
up
over to
in
Memphis, Tennessee and take a shit on the floor.
this- Man, this Shell gas station, I just took a shit right up in there.
Right on. The,
It doesn't matter.
at least hit the
Shell.
drain, the little drain gimmick in
You
there.
going to give it the waffle? You gonna get that waffle in there?
Got waffle stomp it down
You
the
got a
damn
waffle
drain.
stop, you damn right.
Swirl.
I didn't know that was a real thing. I thought that was just some like
No.
joke that Facebook made. And then like I was put on to like that 600-pound live show, and they were talking about having a waffle stomp shit down toilet.
No, wait a minute. So on the TV show, they were talking about doing this.
Yeah,
exact
people
thing?
like the fat people just shit in the tub, and they had to kind of fucking push it down the drain.
It's amazing. That's how Andre shit too, right? Andre was shitting on a blanket in a hotel room and then tied
just
up
wrap
and thrown
it
in the
up?
hallway. Yeah.
I don't think that was out of necessity though.
That was just because he had 400 beers that night.
Yeah.
But he'd also shit in the shower and he'd turn it on real hot.
There you go.
And then let it run. And then Jake said that sometimes a snake would take off and try to get into the shit.
Ugh.
Then you have a snake covered in shit.
Yeah, a little shitty snake.
Little shit snake over here. Don't do with
I'm
it.
sure
like
they
my
were all
Saturday
fucked
night.
up. It don't matter though. They were on all the shit. So
Try to get your boys' ass with somas with, but nobody don't want none.
I don't know what he's talking about.
We never heard some.
I don't know what that is.
We just play video games and go to bed.
Well,
Yeah, I just played a lot of video games too. I like No Mercy, Revenge,
Fire Pro.
Fire Pro.
a world tour.
Yeah, that
That was
was
awesome.
Because they had Scott Steiner with the horrible haircut that he had back
Yeah.
then.
Seth's got that haircut.
Right now.
You gonna take that from him? What if
Yeah.
he just jumped over and knocked everything down? He's getting up.
He's getting up right
Don't
now,
do this,
real
man.
slow.
He took all the somas. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I will cut that out. Time mark that. Time mark it on there.
Look at that fucking Kentucky mud flap.
God, you look like Riff Raff.
It ain't about me, though.
I should. It's a
He's
good time to start
getting
burying
heated
motherfuckers.
Why
Yeah,
we're
well-
burying Seth? Let's see who else we got to
We
bury.
got
Yeah,
buried.
who should we bury out here?
X-Pac? You bringing up
Oh,
X-Pac?
man.
What X-Pac do? You got wait, Timmy. You gotta get some time on here now.
Yeah.
You
Who
gotta
you
bury
burying?
anybody.
Your partner, White Mike? Always talking shit? Always costing you bookings?
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Not all the bookings.
Not all the bookings, just
Just
the
the real
He
good
just hates
bookings that
Charlotte.
we were trying to make happen because we're trying to get the American males to hit us back, but they keep dodging us.
Buff Daddy and Scotty Riggs?
Yeah, those
One and the
motherfuckers.
same.
Buff will do it, man. You just got to hit him up on Cowboys and Angels. And he'll show up out here.
I
I don't think I got the Cowboys and Angels money.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap, ain't it? What, like $40 or something?
Oh shit!
Well, we got Cowboys and Angels.
Maybe I gotta get on Cowboys and Angels.
Did I ain't told y'all this story. I
No,
told it
let's
before
rock and
on
roll.
here. People have heard this. He gave me the thumbs up. I can say it. What's Buff going to do? So,
Get Sherry on
there.
it.
Let's do it.
I know that story too.
We got wrestlers. We got wrestlers.
Yeah, that's amazing. So, one time I go to a barbecue joint. There's
Just
a barbecue
Jones, you
place.
listen. Faster, Sherry, faster.
There's a barbecue place, and Buff Daddy's on the indie show in this
fucking Fed show.
little random. It was like 2000, I think maybe 4,
Okay.
something around there. So he's got a show that night, but they got him at a barbecue place. So I go in there to see him. As I walk in, Buff Daddy, summit out of his gourd, face first, down in a plate with barbecue. I think it was baked beans. So he has some meat, beans, and then like, I don't know what else on there. But there was a guy sitting next to him, and the guy was like a rip-off Sting. That was his whole gimmick. He was just a local
Stung.
Sting, you know,
Stung.
Stung. I think his name was Shadow or something.
Stang.
Stanger. But either way, yeah, Buff Daddy just fucked up again, man. Just passed out, some beans. That's what I strive to be at some point. About 15 years from now, I just want to be passed out in a plate of fucking beans.
In the plate, man.
Yeah.
I did a show.
I want to breathe, though. I don't want to be dead in the beans.
Yeah.
You know.
Nobody
Too
want to
late.
die because of some beans.
I did a show with him in Tennessee, probably, I don't know, it had to be 10 years ago now. 10 years ago. Something. Real fucking bad show. This dude came out with a rebel flag bandana around his head and an Iraq flag to
Right on.
Arab money. So,
Yep.
rebel flag said he was from Iraq, came out to Arab money. So those are three different things
He's covering
altogether.
all the bases out there.
No.
He's just,
Talked
Shut that
come,
up.
the whitest motherfucker on the planet.
Of course.
Had tattoos, all real shitty fucking whatever. So he's speaking in real shitty Iraqi. So that's just the backstory of what the show was.
Okay.
I was at the merge table and fucking Buff comes up to me early on. He's like, "Man, this whole night I've been trying to figure out why I recognize this gym. I have been having deja vu all night, and then I realized I was here a couple years ago." And I got arrested for pot in the fucking parking lot. And I was like, "Oh, well, I'm glad you're not getting arrested today." And he's like, "Yeah, man, it's a better night tonight."
Not still young though. My second favorite Buff story.
Buff Daddy, man.
Buff
Can we
Daddy,
put a
baby.
picture
I
of Buff
love-
up in the corner while we tell all this?
I love
But like
Buff.
a bad picture. Like
Yeah,
him
not a
in
good
92.
one. If you have like the one who looks the most sombered out in, you use that one. I wrestled. It was me and a guy against Buff and a guy, and this was like maybe 2 years ago. This is kind of recent, and Buff had just gone through like this really bad like deal of staph infection, and he still had it. So he comes to the show and he's got like it's on his shoulder, like on the back of his shoulder. So he has this really weird like. Almost like a shoulder compression, like brace gimmick.
I saw him at a show. He was wearing the same shit. He was wrapped around him and stuff.
Has staph, and so we're talking for a minute. And he goes, "All right, man, when we get out there, I want to do a test of strength with you, and I'll put this hand up here, and I want you to grab that one." He goes, now I got this staff, and
He told us he fell downstairs.
I got this staff,
He's lying to all of us out here.
and I can't.
He's just
can't-
working all day.
Staff Daddy.
I can't lift my arm above my waist, so I need you to reach down, grab that hand, and pull it up for me. And we'll do a test of strength right there. And he's like, so I can do this. I need you to grab it and then get us up here. All right.
He giving you Iggy when he's going right
Yeah,
in.
he's ready to go.
Get me up here, baby.
And I was like, you know what, man?
Because I fell
for you,
down the
Buff,
stairs.
For you, Buff, I'll do it. But then, I don't know if you know this about Buff, he sweats so much.
Why would you say that he sweats so much?
He would just be pouring sweat, and he'd walk up to me, he hands me a towel, and he goes, "Hey man, would you wipe my back for me?" And he asked me the first time, I was like, "Yeah, man, fucking of course, man, you're Buff Bagwell, you're the best, you're the stuff." Here you go. Not 10 minutes later, "Hey man," and just puts the towel out for me again. I wiped this motherfucker's back sweat down 5 times, and still had to pick up his dead arm. I love Buff Bagwell though.
Buff Daddy, man.
I have one.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
in Tennessee.
Buff only hangs out in Tennessee and Georgia.
I wrestled Colby Carino there. Had a really good match. He was watching it. He critiqued it. He was like, "Hey man, like you remind me of Too Cold Scorpio."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Thank you."
Did it make you cry?
No, not at all.
No?
Because he
Only
went.
wrestled him.
Because after that, he's like, "Fuck that motherfucker."
Yeah!
I was like, so
where do I lay?
Fuck
Fuck that
him.
motherfucker. Man, I'll be honest with you, man. As a kid, Marcus Bagwell and Too Cold Scorpio.
There was a great tag team.
Oh,
Favorite tag
man.
team of
That
all
was-
time.
that was my first
All
WCW match I
time.
watched.
That was
Halloween Havoc '93, where they're against the Nasty Boys.
Yes.
They throw, I think it's Sags throws out Bagwell outside. Well, one of them, you know. Wait, which is one with the huge butthole in that picture?
That's knobs. That's knobs.
Can we pull that picture up and put it in the corner?
Yeah, that was
too?
here.
Just fucking.
You
Right
keep
here.
doing this. Does that mean we'll take care of
you're
it?
being-
That's
you're
it. Post production.
Yeah,
We'll get it in. So-
Stop me when it's big enough.
Yeah.
It was about. It was huge, man. Jimmy Lloyd just pulled this picture up when we were in LA at GCW. He said, "Hey, Mance, you ever see this?" I'd seen it before, but I'm not going to say no. You know, it's
I wanna see
it's
it.
hilarious. It's a good laugh every time it get pulled up. But anywho, so they throw Bagwell out of the ring, and Missy walks up and fucking slaps the goddamn shit out of him. Man, it was amazing. And then you can see Bagwell get pissed for a second. He
Have you
didn't
ever
do
seen
nothing,
Missy's
man.
butthole?
No, of y'all.
Twice as big. I don't know.
Oh Lord! Pull that up. We're live.
Now, right here, put Missy's butthole. And then over here.
She's downstairs right now. We
Yeah,
can go
she's
get
here.
her. We can get her live.
What's
Like,
gonna happen
oh,
is she'll come in and just slap all of us for saying what we said.
Yeah.
And then it'll be a live action what she did to old Bagwell there with his getting his bag shaved by his mom out there. Wait, wasn't there a StarCast story with Bagwell too? Can we tell that, or will we get in trouble?
I
We
think
can't
You're
tell
doing
that
this
one.
again.
We're kayfabing that one.
Yeah. I'll be at StarCast here in a couple weeks. See you guys there. I was there for it. I saw it all live.
I know about the story. I ain't gonna say.
There's a
nothing.
good story,
We can't
guys.
say nothing.
One day it's gonna get hashtag Me Too. And it's gonna
Just look at the
come out.
internet. You'll figure it out.
What we should do is we should charge extra if the people want to hear the goddamn stories we can't tell, and then just throw it as an extra on the DVD. No
Could
one
this
buys
be?
fucking
This could
DVDs.
be our Patreon. Yeah, or like our premium Snapchat.
OnlyFans.
Hey, this isn't about you.
This ain't about you. Shut the fuck up, Seth.
Well, it's getting heated up in here, guys. It's
Yeah.
getting pretty wild up in here. And it was great when they get in the ring and start dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Scorpio would just be killing it, and then Bagwell just looked like a fool.
Just be
He'd be
Bagwell.
throwing his hand up like,
Just
"Come on,
get
high
his hand
five
up
me.
over here.
High five! Come on, get my hand up here, baby."
Yeah, just help me. I'll give you the eggs.
I was once in a room where there was activities going on that
Describe these activities.
there was smoke all in the air
Okay.
inside the room, and the door. I'll set it up a little bit better here. I'm sitting in a room. I'm drinking, and there's smoke all throughout the room. Whole bunch of people in here. It was at SCI, the tournament. It was
Okay.
not this year, the year before, and the door opens, and then in the smoke you just see a figure, right? And it starts slowly walking in. Scorpio, and there's a glare
See
behind
that
him.
aura?
Yeah, there's
Aura's
an
shit.
aura,
I
man. You
see
can
that.
feel it in the room, and it's Carrie Awful's in there.
I thought you were going to say Scorpio walks in and it turns out it's just Carrie Awful. And that was
Shit.
I was like, fuck, this is a terrible story.
But me and Carrie, we love Scorpio, so our whole thing was like, man, I just hope Scorpio shows up at some point, right? Door opens up, he comes walking in, and then he partakes in the activities going on in this room, and I'm sitting there, and I'm looking over at everybody, and Scorpio's dancing the whole time.
Purposefully?
Yeah, he's just dancing, man. He's having a good time, enjoying himself, and I'm sitting there, and I turn into a child, and I'm just thinking, like, this is fucking Flash Funk right here. And he's cutting the rug. He's just literally tearing the fucking rug up over here dancing. At that moment, I thought I should just retire, man. I ain't gonna get no better than this.
We peaked.
This is it, man. To this day, it's the greatest moment of my life.
This convention, the one that's going on, that used to go on years ago. Well, it went for a long time, and it's always the same people.
We're
So-
back. We're live.
We're back live. So several years ago, I don't know, like 6 or 7 years ago, probably even longer than that, Scorpio was here, and everyone would hang out at the bar upstairs. and then there's like the bar upstairs, and then there's like a patio area outside. I was hanging out at the patio outside. Scorpio was also out there. He was hitting on this girl, and
Classic
we
score.
were there was like a circle of 4 or 5 people, and he was hitting on this girl real hard. And then Scorpio went to the bathroom, and the girl was like, "You've got to get Scorpio away from me." Like, why? You guys seem to like have something going on. He's like, no, we know each other. I fucked him before. I can't do it again. You got to get him away from me. It fucking murdered me.
Wait, hold on. Like,
He's got
like you tell me when to stop.
the stories are it's this.
Yeah, it's like a fucking arm swinging around.
Hell yeah.
And she was like, seriously, you've got to like get him. You've got to step in between us.
Then I
You've
could have
got to
swerved
stop
in and been
fucking
like, I'll take care of you. Tell me when to stop. Everybody, you guys know Zane Riley?
What do you need?
I feel like all wrestlers that like Scorpion have like big dicks because it's Too Cold
always.
Scorpio and Scorpio Sky. Like he was walking around like in his underwear, and I swear like a fucking moose knee.
Just the whole
Not
knee.
even the knuckle, just the whole
Yeah.
knee.
Just the fucking knee.
Goes
He was
above
like,
it.
We
goes
should have
above
took
the
that
foot.
picture earlier.
Yeah.
With the fucking there. So we're standing out. It's a horrible placement for to say take a picture after you talk about the dick. He's in the
I don't know a better
hallway.
place.
He's in the hallway, and I come walking out. I got a beer as usual. And can I get a beer? Right.
Yeah, you got something for me.
Dramatic pause.
Young boy.
We need a young boy to throw the beers, and we can CGI it, and it just looks like fucking Transformers 2 or something.
We got CGI money here.
Right.
We'll figure it out. We can
Hey,
do
can we
it
get
like
some more
really
light calls
bad.
up in this thing, though, Seth?
We do it real bad. It would look great. But so he's in the hallway. I walk out. This guy strolls by. It looks just like Christopher Daniels, the fallen angel, man. Had a beautiful jacket on,
jean jacket.
badass fucking
Tonight?
jeans.
Yep.
Looked just like him, just a smaller man. And then
You mean like a midget or
No,
like?
no.
No, just
If
not.
it was a midget, we would have got a
Not
picture
that.
guaranteed.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I would have said we got to do this.
Guys, look at Christopher Daniels' mini over here.
The wee little fallen
But
angel.
if we should run that, man, we're
Fallen
new
cherub.
SCU right there. We're getting booked all over.
Now,
You, me, and
it's like I'm good, but I'm nowhere near Scorpio Sky. That motherfucker.
well, I ain't talking about dicks right now. I'm talking about just a
Yeah.
sweet picture, like
God,
a family
you're the
portrait.
worst.
No, I can't be
Something we
Scorpio
can see.
Sky if I'm not like, you know.
But if that guy's not Christopher Daniels, you don't have to be Scorpio Sky.
Too shy.
And no matter how you cut it, he's not Kazarian.
Yeah, not at all. He can sing.
He's just
See,
covered
and
in
play the
glitter.
Or wait,
Bass.
does he play bass? Or
I think he
sing?
plays bass.
I'm
Either
sure he
way,
sings
he's in a
too.
band. I don't want to be in no band.
Uh-huh.
I drink too much for
You're
that
the
shit.
four-man band right now.
I just show. Yeah, we just show up and
Do
shit
this.
talk, drink beers, and don't take somas
Never Soma.
at
Not
all.
one.
I don't even know how to spell Soma.
Never, ever, ever.
I can spell it the same way it's put on the side of this prescription pill bottle I got, Bubba. There's with D, it's all fucked up. Speaking of mistaken identities, I ran into someone here. There's the very first WrestleCade, and this guy comes up to me, older guy, I see him all the time. He comes up to me and goes, "Hey man, I just want to tell you, I've watched your work and I really like it, and you get better and better every time I see you.
It's true, man. You do.
And you're looking great, man. You lost a lot of weight. You're looking fantastic." I was like, "Dude, thank you so much. I was really young in my career." "Thank you, buddy. I was really young in my career."
Best
And
friends
I-
right
yeah,
here,
right
man.
here.
Right here.
Thank you so much. Like, I was young in my career, and like it was good to hear. Like, I was trying real hard. And he hangs out for a second, and then he looks at me a little bit longer, and he goes, "You're not Balls Mahoney, are you?"
Oh Lord.
And I go, like, I
R.I.P.
just stare for a minute, and he's like, he just looks at me. I was like, I was waiting for him to like, "I'm just kidding." Nope. Completely serious. So every time I've seen him since then, I tell him, "Oh, I'm still not Balls Mahoney." So earlier today, I was in the bar downstairs, getting my show together for tonight, and then brother walks up beside me, puts his hand on my shoulder, "Hey man, how you doing?" I go, "Oh, hey buddy, still not Balls Mahoney." A lot weirder right now if I was, wouldn't it?
Jesus.
And he just kind of like,
For Balls Mahoney, you're looking really good.
I'm looking
Yeah.
fantastic
You're
right
looking
now.
really good.
You gotta lay off them chair shots to the head, though, man. It's not going. It's not good to do that type of shit. Timmy.
Feed a hand. Timmy, where's your Balls Mahoney story?
Never met him.
You wanna?
You want to meet him? He's right here. Balls Mahoney.
Chair swinging freak.
Oh,
We can dap. I assume that was the thing that.
Well, let's all do it
Tipper
like
did.
we're fucking. What's that fucking team called?
Shield.
The Shield.
Yeah.
I'm horrible at
For
modern
Shield.
wrestling. I don't know shit, man. I just show up and work.
You
I
can
don't
only
know.
book WCW. That's all you can do.
I know WCW. If you ask me what happened the last 3 years on TV, I got no fucking idea. If I was there,
2001 Sin, goddammit.
I can tell you right
what
now.
about 1997?
Oh yeah, I
How
can
do you
tell
feel about 97?
It was an amazing year. Greatest year of WCW.
Greatest year of
It was
WCW?
amazing.
That was the downfall, right? Like, that
No,
was, that was the
no,
year
no.
They hit. Like,
Once
I
they
mean-
started going down, I'd say 99, right around March.
well, they started going down, but like the year that WWE actually overtook them was 97, 98,
No,
right?
that was
Was it 98?
it was 99. No, 98, right? 98
It was when they fucking said that Mick Foley was going to win the title that
Yeah,
night.
right around the end.
That was
Yeah.
the turning point.
God damn it, Shivani. Is Shivani gonna be out here tonight?
Hell no.
He's probably just hanging out. Like,
He
he's
makes
probably
the
not booking
He's
it.
here.
He's just chilling.
Conrad's out here somewhere. Shivani's out here, guaranteed.
Yeah, we should.
Let's
got
find that
Conrad.
motherfucker.
Me and
Run up
Conrad
on
are
him.
close. I got Conrad on
I
the
was
show.
on a show last week in Nashville, and a motherfucker had a Conrad Thompson romper on.
Yo, I know those fucking guys.
It blew my mind.
Yeah. So there's a couple dudes that do like these little hanger-on buddies. They get those custom-made like sheets of cloth, and they get when we did the Starcast 2 in Vegas.
Mhm.
He had a couple of them had short sleeve, short suits.
Yeah.
Wait, what was this guy's name?
Oh, there's like 4 of them. One of them's like something Flair. He's a taller, bald dude. One name
Jay-Z?
Yeah, Jay-Z. That's it. Jay-Z
Oh,
Flair.
Jay-Z.
I got heat with one of them. I can't
He's the
remember his
greatest
name.
of all time.
Jay-Z Flair is the Hove.
Oh,
Yeah, Jay-Z's
Uh,
cool. I like him.
Yeah, Jay-Z's a cool guy. But then there's like a shorter one. There's a short, older one, and then there's like a short,
Like a
fat
goatee.
one. Like a chubby one.
He's got
Chubby bald head?
his hair's
No,
always
he's got a little bit of
spiked up.
That younger guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the shit.
I got heat with him, man.
I don't
Good.
know any of these motherfuckers.
Well,
I know Jay-Z.
You didn't go to
I
Vegas,
fucked with the Blueprint.
man. That,
I can't remember his name. I'm gonna find you, motherfucker. It was Starcast 3 coming up.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Starcast 3, baby. Where's it gonna be at?
Chicago.
Chicago. Old Master coming out there. What day is it on?
August 29th through 31st.
August 29th through the 31st, baby.
Shooting on your
That's how
baby
you do a
first
promo,
on
man.
site catching hands.
That's how some people actually do promos, man.
And you'll see
industry
Master
secret.
walking at you, and you'll see me going. Is that motherfucker right there?
And I'll read about it from Twitter because I'm not there.
See, there's some people that are really good at doing promos, and there's some people that just stand there and then people feed lines to them behind a camera out there. I'm not going to say who. I'm just saying there's some people that do that type of shit.
We're not gonna say some names.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I don't want Vince calling me again and giving me all kinds of shit because I was ripping
that.
on
How
fucking
often is
Adam
Vince calling
Cole.
these days?
Too
Does he ever ask
much,
you to come
man.
back?
He's senile now, so he calls me and he thinks he's talking to Repo Man. And I go with it, and I'm always like, man, we just got to get
You don't be good
Demolition.
for the Raw
baby.
reunion.
It's time to get Demolition back, man. I'll call up fucking Axe right now.
Ready.
Me and him.
You gotta get the full
Significantly different than
three-piece
me.
going on.
You give us someone from the PC out there, paint them up. As long as they could take all the bumps for us, we'll be good to go out there. Tag team run. You know.
One more time on top.
What do I know? I don't know shit, man.
Sir.
Beers.
That's good. I saw what you did there.
Thank you. I tried.
Favorite tag team of all time? Go.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's a hard question right
Yeah.
from the get-go. I gotta
Yeah,
think about
hell
this.
yeah. Blindside you motherfuckers.
Well, I really loved the.
American males.
Well, I love the American Males, but the Martin
Goddamn.
Thrasher were awesome.
That
They didn't get
underrated
the-
tag
they
team, man. They got
absolutely
fucked
were.
over.
Oh, the headbangers?
Headbangers,
Yeah,
Martin
that's
Thrasher,
good.
man.
That's
They got
good.
fucked over, man.
I was a big Smoking Guns fan.
Smoking Guns were good.
I was a big fan of Holy Alliance.
The Unholy Alliance. Why? Why? It ruined it all.
It was weird. I liked it. I was watching BMX at the time.
I was watching DMX at the time. No, it's got to be Steiner Brothers.
Oh, absolutely.
Like from, I'd say, Steiner Brothers in 90 up until like, what? There's some 97 Nitros too where they're killing motherfuckers out there. High Voltage got fucking murdered every goddamn time they stepped in the ring with the Steiners or Harlem Heat. Just murdered them left and right. Harlem Heat's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. Barbarian and Ming, which is killed.
Man, Ming,
Oh, yeah.
all the time.
I do a podcast where we watch like bad wrestling and we talk about it with like comedians that have never watched wrestling before ever, and so like it's this whole thing of like, do you think this is bad? And they're usually like, no, I mean I like it, I get it, and we're just like. That
It's because we're in the bubble, man.
That's right.
We're too deep into it.
so, but I watched
It's like the Matrix.
Your mother was a whore.
That motherfucker yelling tonight.
Oh,
man.
God.
Can we shit on some of them motherfuckers?
Oh,
in the crowd?
absolutely.
we could shit on, but nobody knows what we're talking about. But
Let me just tell you, if you're watching this and you're going to be here Saturday night, I know the DVD's not going to come out till way after the fact, but if you're sitting in that same fucking spot as you were tonight, and you're going to be there on Saturday night when I wrestle C.W. Anderson at Rumble at the fucking Hilton, I'm going to dive right on your fucking ass.
Oh,
and I fed him every one of those lines.
Yeah,
some
there's
wrestlers had to have the lines fed to them every time.
C-Dub's
Callback,
gonna be
boys.
out here.
yep.
Oh
Is he
yeah.
gonna hit the Ferris wheel?
Oh, he's going to do all the spots because I'm
so let
working
me-
him, and I'm going to
let
make
me
him do
fucking tell
every
you.
goddamn
It's
thing.
amazing.
I started working for a company that Steve Carino ran, and one of the first times I got there, CW was there. And one of my favorite matches of all time is Steve Carino versus CW Anderson.
Anarchy rules.
One of my favorite matches of all time. Probably it's easy top 5. It might be number 1.
Out of all the matches, that's number one.
Brother.
That's
So when I get real fucked
Have
up,
you noticed that at the beginning of the match they run that long spot, and I think C-Dub steps on Carino's fucking throat?
because Steve fucked it up.
Oh, he did it on purpose.
No, he didn't do it on purpose.
I'd be fucking pissed. You step on my throat.
Great, it just adds to the story.
I'm gonna bite you.
It
I'm
adds
getting
to the
up biting
story.
me.
When I first met him, I was like, hey, CW, I just want you to know, man, like, this particular match is my favorite match of all times. I think that Ferris wheel is an amazing move. He's like, oh, man, I haven't done Ferris wheel in fucking 6 years. Like, what the fuck? And that night, he hit a Ferris wheel because I said something about it. But, so after the match, he comes back to me and goes, so you're talking about that match. Steve, I tried calling that open with Steve so many times, and Steve just kept blowing me off. He said he knew it. He didn't want to fucking call it anymore. And he fucks up right away. And that's when he steps on his throat.
Now, what we just did there is, if they ever see this, I know Carino will go watch all this stuff out there. He's he's scouting out there and shit.
He's out.
He's gonna
He's
hear
trying to
this.
get back in the ring. I don't know if you boys done well.
He's gonna hear this and he's gonna fucking shoot on C-Dub now because he's gonna know C-Dub did on perp.
Because
On
they were
perp,
original
man.
best friends.
Yeah, they are. We'll probably get Steve Creed on this. We'll definitely get CW on here.
CW had a fucking badass match with Kid Cash every time they had one too.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
I
What
love
about-
Kid Cash. You go ahead, but I just love
Kid Cash did.
Man, I think he's fucking
I didn't know he did MMA for a little bit.
I don't know that he meant to do MMA. I think he just beat the
He
shell
just
speed.
beat people
Oh,
up in the
never mind
ring.
that.
He called it MMA.
Never mind. He didn't tell us all that. He didn't say he was just beating the fuck out of people in the ring.
He was a wee little Scott Steiner is what he was.
My favorite CW Anderson match is him and Caprice Coleman.
Oh, yeah.
You can find this gem on the YouTube.
Law.
Oh, lay it on me. What happens?
So, like,
fuck
Caprice is
him up?
blowing a spot here and there or whatever and, like, laying into him a little too hard.
Yeah.
And then he's like, hey, man, stop hitting me. Hey, man, stop hitting me. All right. Gives him that fucking the lefter.
Yeah, the big
Did
boy.
it with the right, though.
Well, because I'm holding my claw in my
You got
left.
the damn claw out there. He's throwing the left
Just,
on the right, and right and the
just
left.
turn the screen, flip that, and then it'll look like a...
You just got to flip it and reverse it.
That's
man,
right.
You know?
Missy Elliott here.
Yeah, CW's like, all right, and then fucking just one punch KO'd him.
That's
Knocked
amazing.
the fuck out.
Whatever
And
happened
then, like,
to him?
tried to, like, pick him up and, like,
Caprice?
continue
Yeah.
the...
He's still in
around.
Ring of Honor, man.
He's on contract.
He's a
Commentator.
Ring of Honor commentator.
This for real?
Yeah.
Who else still out there?
Everybody's out
Give
there.
me the roster. Print out the
Yeah,
roster
right now.
of Ring of Honor now. And tell me who's
Maria
out there.
Manic is the only person I know on that roster.
You got Roosh,
Yeah.
Dragon Lee,
Almost
Dragon
there.
Lee's not Sonic.
what?
Well, he's just hanging out there. Just
Doing some spots.
Bandito.
His brother.
why didn't they give me some goddamn money then?
That's right. We're calling you out, Rihanna.
Calling you out, Ring of Honor. You got all that money?
I'm just here.
Bring us
You
all
ain't trying
in.
to spend it on
We'll
the
do
Revolt
some-
gymnastic
Do
matches?
some goddamn
Yeah.
spots out there, man.
Revolting Gymnasty Mancers.
They're on Pluto TV, man.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're all over
Right
the
after
place.
Roseanne. 5 channels down
Which
below.
one?
Woo.
Roseanne.
old one or new one?
old one.
Do we want to talk about Sinclair being like super right
He's not
wing?
in it.
No, no.
MAGA hat wearing sons of bitches?
No, that's going to just be us a you and me
okay.
thing.
Okay.
We don't want to project our ideas on top of this audience. Probably don't give a fuck about us. Pluto though is hot because they have
amazing.
they have an Impact channel and they have a fucking AAA like,
Yeah.
but they only play like 2005 AAA.
There's a I don't remember what the goddamn channel's called.
I got AAA. They
Like
helped me.
Nuts?
They towed me.
Yeah.
But Nuts on TV.
No, there's on Pluto. There's a one of the channels on there late at night. You'll randomly see fucking Florida wrestling, and I saw Dr. Death against Sid.
Is it combat sports?
It could have been
Because like they'll,
What was that,
they'll
like
show
2,
some
3
random
a.m.?
like
from like 80,
Yeah.
85,
Yeah,
86.
yeah.
Sid against Dr. Death, man.
Yep, it's just
Imagine what
combat
I did
sports.
when I saw that. I broke
it.
everything in my. I didn't. I jerked it.
I
I broke
jerked- I mean,
everything in my living room, man. I went nuts. Psycho Sid out there as a rookie.
If you
Just,
ever want to book Sid, I got a guy.
I got a guy.
We can
too.
probably get you Ron Simmons too, or Butch Reed.
Butch Reed.
Butch Reed.
I would love that, man. That's an inside.
Yeah, I
Can we
believe
talk
this
about
entire thing has been inside jokes,
Eh.
which is going to be terrible for your resale.
Did you guys ever? They had it in Georgia growing up. There was a thing that like happened every Saturday night. It was like from like 6 p.m. on to like 5 o'clock in the morning. It was just wrestling after wrestling after wrestling after wrestling.
All different companies and
Yeah,
shit.
it started out with like WCW Saturday Night, but
Was-
then it went on to like old school shit.
Was
and
this
there
like
girls
ESPN
wrestling.
classic stuff or?
No, there wasn't no ESPN
Okay,
Classic
so
back
this
then.
would have
This
been.
was
oh,
all
this is old. Okay.
this. Fuck.
You
So-
know what it was? Is some guy in the goddamn town was just a wrestling fan, and he thought,
Just
well, I
hijacked the signal.
gotta go work tonight, so I'm gonna play all the shit I want to watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink whiskey and just watch all the
Man, I
wrestling.
cannot remember. I know Bonnie Blackstone was the female host, and there was another male
Oh, that's
host.
cool.
Is she gonna be here?
You know who
She
that
running
is?
around down there?
You need to be like young Jamie from the Joe Rogan podcast. You need to have fucking
Pull
Google
it up,
up,
shit.
ready
Yeah.
to go at all
Well,
times.
the last one I did one of these, and it was me and Ethan. Oh, Ego, and I had him pulling up fucking
Real
Alien.
downturn.
I had. Was that an inside thing? I don't know about
No,
you.
I mean like you had Ethan. Now you have the three
yeah,
of us.
you had someone.
Oh,
And you
come
still
on.
don't have equal
God
star
damn,
power.
guys. Come on, goddamn. I had him pulling up the different alien classes and fucking, there's 3 types of aliens and all
There's
kinds of
only
dumb
3
shit.
times. There's fucking a million
There's
stars.
Triple
on there.
H is
There's
a
only 3
goddamn
kinds of
alien.
aliens.
Triple H is a Nordic alien, man.
No, I believe that. I believe
Oh,
that.
There's little ones,
He
tall,
ain't
skinny
human.
ones, and Triple H, man. That's all it is.
and PCO, he's not human either.
He's not human either. He's supernatural.
supernatural.
Yeah, man, he's insane.
I wrestled PCO about a year ago. Man, it was so much fun. I
Oh,
love
he's
that guy.
nuts.
I
He'll
love
do
that
anything.
He randomly tweets the Queens of Combat page just to show us his new video, but not like you put the video out there for like everyone just to watch, like just straight up, here's my video. Specifically sends it just to us. Like I'm sure he does it to other people, but like,
He does it to everybody.
why?
I don't think he knows how to work Twitter.
Good on him.
I think that makes it better, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want my Frankenstein to know how to use social media.
That's like Freight Train has a Twitter, and then it's got like his phone number at the end of
Yeah.
his Twitter account, and he'll just like
What's
thinks
he
he's
up
talking
to? What's
people.
he doing?
He's just being fucking king of the world, man.
Yeah, just
Freight
Let's
Train.
put,
dude.
I want to be in a tag team with him.
So like,
If we can make this shit
yeah.
happen,
I
know
don't know
make
if
it
you've
powers,
seen the new
man.
announcement: Jeff Hart versus Joey Janela.
Yes, when's that
That's
show?
next-
Get me on that shit. Me,
But-
me and Freight Train.
We will.
We're
we
like
will-
fire and ice out there.
We can make that shit happen.
Yeah, we
Who could we wrestle? Would be a great.
Us.
Not y'all.
Not the gymnastic
See,
boys.
he-
Let's go ahead and tell that story real fucking quick.
Yeah, lay it on us,
give a
man.
fuck about.
Well, we were asked to wrestle for $5 Wrestling against them.
We want to make this
We're
happen.
So to tell you, we got to go back a bit.
Yes.
So Caleb and I are on a campaign where we want to wrestle the American males.
That's what brought up Buff earlier.
Because it is
And
it is a
is
very
bald
possible
sack,
thing.
right?
And so we do things.
Bagwell?
Yeah.
Keep go ahead. I'm sorry.
So like we're starting this campaign to wrestle them. So we'll do like random promos and stuff, or we call them out, or we'll tweet at them and stuff like that, and they respond. So then Caleb one day was like, "Hey, is there a match where the American males wrestle the Nasty Boys?" Well, let me look. There was, and it was a pre-show match for Fall Brawl, whatever year.
97, I think.
And
95, maybe.
Caleb was like, it would be great if we wrestled the Gymnasty Boys and verbatim did that entire match. And I was like, it would be great if we did it as a dark match for $5 wrestlings.
For the
pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Well, we messaged Timmy and Mike, they're good to go. Me and Caleb, good to go. We're all doing this for free. We're doing it for the art. And we're doing it for the promos and the publicity. Timmy, tell us about your real dickweed tag partner.
Well,
Mike did something. Mike.
My beautiful
Caucasian
partner, White Mike,
white people.
is on this campaign tour.
Put his picture right here.
Not a bit of seasoning on any of his fucking shit. At the
Raises a potato salad, White Mike.
On
This makes me sad.
dethroning people from Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, the event is held in Charlotte. So the people that own the building nixed that match.
Really?
Yes.
Mike cannot be in my building. Fuck.
This is bullshit. Who's the person?
We tried. His name is Brian Kanabrowski. He's a car salesman in South Carolina. You
Hey,
can go
Brian.
find him. If you're watching this right now,
We're fired.
I don't wrestle there. So hey, Brian.
show us that ass.
I thought you
Hey,
were
Brian.
going to take your dick out. Holy
Nah,
shit.
he doesn't pay for that. He
Let's
doesn't
see
pay
that
for a lot of
moose
things.
knuckle.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian, we're talking to you.
Hey,
you
Brian.
son bitch. What's Brian's deal, man? Why is he so mad? What's he angry?
Well, it doesn't help that White Mike just goes there and calls him out on bullshit all day long. Or just talk shit about him all day long.
Not
in the
just that.
office.
It's just like, yeah, the office.
In the office. And then, like, his little cronies get on there and try to defend the company, but they end up looking like
And that's
bigger
the worst
marks than
thing.
anybody else.
That's the worst you can think because you don't really go against White Mike.
Yeah. White Mike
Especially
goes
when
hard
he's
because
good at
White Mike
talking
ain't got no job. White Mike just sits at home all day playing with elites and typing on the internet.
His Twitter fingers are strong as shit, though. Man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
We'll do
bench,
like a
bench
Hollywood
pressing
Hogan
1,000
from
pounds
96.
with them thumbs.
His stroke game ain't shit because he's too busy playing on Twitter. Fuck more Mike, get off the internet.
well, he's more of a.
This is going to turn into some sort of shoot, and everyone's going to start fighting, and I'm just going to knock everything over. Just fucking, I'm having a great time. Boom.
No, he just likes to call people on bullshit.
Hey, man, we're getting...
And people don't like
how,
it.
How you feel?
Let's stop
I
putting
feel
over
pretty
dumb
good.
people.
I've been drinking
not
beers.
your guy. I'm talking about our guys. Let's stop putting those guys.
I thought we were supposed to tell the story about X-Pac.
Oh,
But we
mean
never
ass
got to it.
callback.
See, that's how the podcast game works in the old shoot interview. You lay a little foundation down, and then you get in the mud a little bit, and then you come back. It's a callback. But I got to piss, so Timmy, I'm gonna let you handle this. I'm gonna roll out of here real quiet, like someone and fuck this up, because he told me earlier if I mess this up that he's gonna
You're not gonna
not pay me for nothing, and I need that money, man. I need that goddamn money.
Mansur's got kids.
I got a couple kids out there.
I mean, I ain't met him.
Slowly moving.
I don't because
Out of here.
you know.
Caleb, how weird we get on this, man?
Oh, fuck it, man. Let's go from the beginning. I will start. Okay.
All right.
We had a match, WrestleMania weekend.
You
at
want
WrestleMania.
to start about where he got hired you in the beginning?
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
will
hear
do
the
that.
story, man. You gotta
No, he's going to
I'll
piss.
come back in. I can hear. I'll leave the door open.
Yeah, people the door
Y'all can hear
open.
me in here.
We'll talk even louder.
Because one time Rich Swan took a shit and y'all could hear it on there. No one complained, right?
Well,
We just hear in the background. Wow, 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 wow.
Hey, let's get Rich Swan on one of these too, man.
Where's he at? All right.
Home?
So yeah, he's probably he's doing.
I'll
He's
stand
dancing.
with my tongue in front of him. He'll love it. He'll go.
You got to ask him about his online wrestling company.
What's that?
He plays the 2K19 games, and like him and Jason Cade have like these two big e-feds.
And they have full on stories.
Yes.
Back to
Sorry, back to X-Pac.
Back to
Bullshit,
Xbox.
Is that for real?
Yes.
No,
100%.
they're
Yes.
real deep in it.
Yeah, like holy shit. Hold on. Wait.
I wonder if they got me on there.
Now they do.
They do. They're going to after this.
They create characters. Anyway, go.
All right. So
Gosh, you're
Right
a
now
hard
we hear him pee.
that's a loud. You're a loud peer, man.
Holy shit, Bubba.
Anyways.
Huge pee hole.
Anyway.
Like Broad Job's ass.
Big pee hole, little dick. Welcome to my
Anyways.
AMC special.
Anyways.
Oh, go to hell.
Anyways.
This is really all we're known for.
X-Pac. He's a guy. He's in the Hall of Fame now. Suck it, right?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Put in the Hall of Fame the same weekend we made him quit wrestling.
So I've been on several shows in the past with him. I never worked him. I'd shake his hand. We'd get the 2-finger shake going on and everything. And every time he would go, he would get back from the match, and he would always just be like berating motherfuckers for the match of whatever happened. You know, they didn't take the clothesline right or the spin kick, something little that they did. He made a huge deal about it. And anytime I'd be on a show with him, I would just, that was the deal. If you wrestle X-Pac, he's gonna fucking cuss you out afterwards, no matter what. And then I get signed to Impact, and then I get a couple little shitty indie shows that want to put me on.
Hey, I work for the Indies.
Yeah, me too. So I'm
Me
doing
three.
I'm doing some shitty indie shows that want to give me a seminar deal, and so they're advertising Caleb Conley seminar. So about that same time, I guess X-Pac said something on his podcast about these motherfuckers who've never done shit in the business. Who do they think they are doing seminars? And now he didn't say my name, and it might not have even been about me because there's 500 other wrestlers doing them. But I got like so many tweets about, hey, fucking X-Pac is calling you out. He's calling you out. So he might have been talking about me. He might not have been. But a week after that one seminar that I did, that he was maybe talking shit about me, I had one of our students went to an X-Pac seminar. And I asked him about it. I was like, hey, how was the seminar from X-Pac? The motherfucker who has a better seminar than me, obviously. Yeah. And he said, we spent the entire time at his seminar looking for his dog that got lost in the building. We ran around the building for an hour and a half.
Lulu?
His little handicapped dog. Now, don't talk shit about dogs.
That's a great dog. That's a great
dog. That dog is
dog.
fucking the best part about
If there's
that
anything
whole
in the
match.
world that I love more than wrestling, it's fucking dogs. And everyone else can suck a dick. I love dogs.
I'm more of a cat guy.
I hate cats.
Well, listen.
Anyways.
It's done. Let's cut it off.
Cut it off.
I'm out of here.
Right
Get
on.
him the fuck out.
Anyways,
Next caller.
so we wrestle X-Pac in a goddamn 6-man WrestleMania.
What if
weekend.
that's
We
what
could
it
have done
turned
Egos
into?
Amigos. You couldn't have us on that show.
They like puppies
That's what
too.
they should do. You should cut it and then make the fans think Mance is a fucking asshole. He went nuts and just kicked everybody out.
And then we come back with a new host. So we're looking for this dog.
You fucking got me drunk, and then you want to talk shit about me when I want to talk about shit.
No, keep going.
Keep on going.
Alright,
It's a technical term, motherfucker.
just started. Okay.
All right.
You're going to have to do some editing.
This isn't even the light of day.
So it was,
Okay, so he's looking for this dog.
He's got a handicapped dog.
So, and also the thing about this building is that it's not just a building. It's not like, oh, here's an armory with a ring in it. This is like, it's like a warehouse that has 10 different, like, large rooms. And some rooms are owned by people that they just use as a storage facility. So the open and closed door part to it is sometimes, like, latched with just a regular padlock or master lock or whatever. So that room's open, dog runs out. One of the doors is kind of ajar, but still locked with the padlock, and the dog runs up in there. So there's no way to actually get to that dog.
so it's trapped pretty much in this goddamn.
The dog could come out if the dog would listen and come out, but the dog is scared.
Yeah.
So it just hangs up in there. They finally find the dog's in there. Then he spends another 20 minutes or whatever trying to coax the dog out. So that is the dog.
They should have just had some salami, man.
Man,
Any human, dog,
You think you can chew?
old person, young
Throw a
person.
little bit, throw a little bit, and
Timmy,
it'll come
you
out.
love
Ooh, piece of
salami,
candy.
right?
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Oh,
man.
come on now. I love salami. If I was lost in a
I like
building
pepperoni more than salami.
and someone
Oh,
had
yeah.
salami or pepperoni or any type
If
of,
you were locked up in some
Dry
room,
meat.
you'd come out.
I'd come out of
I
there,
thought you were
man.
going to get to the part where you wrestled at WrestleCon.
Well, I fucking was, Seth.
I'm just
We're
making
getting there.
Sure we got there.
We'll get there. There'll
Alright,
be
here we are.
strong.
We're there now.
There'll be
Build it.
strong
So
edits
my point
throughout.
was, the motherfucker want to talk shit about me doing seminars, but his whole seminar was to teach motherfuckers how to find a dog. Anyways.
Now wait, one quick second. When I was pissing, I missed. Why was he talking shit about you doing a seminar?
Because there's a ton of people who do seminars that aren't necessarily in a position where they should do seminars.
But he shouldn't get heated about that because there's a million motherfuckers.
But the thing is, he does get heated because, as I stated before that, every time I've ever been on a show with him and he wrestles anybody, he comes through the curtain mad about something that they didn't do perfectly right. You know what I mean?
Gotcha, yeah.
So he's just very easy.
He's just like Timmy.
He's like Timmy, fucking aggravated all the time.
That's why he's quiet. He's fucking. He's insane,
building.
man. He's insane.
So WrestleMania.
He's wearing a
weekend,
cord shirt, man. He's
We're
nuts.
doing.
No, it's a Gregory
not
Iron
Gregory
shirt.
Oh shit! I read it wrong. Sorry,
We talked about
guys.
that earlier, too.
I never learned how to read.
Oh, I thought it was the corn shirt the entire time until we
just thought
talked
it was
about
a
Gregory
corn
Iron
shirt.
earlier. And I was like, oh shit, that is a Gregory Iron shirt. I was like, why is people wearing a corn shirt?
Callbacks.
Yep.
Right back to it.
Anyway,
Continue on.
so here we are.
So WrestleCon weekend, we've got a 6-man. It's me, Zane Riley,
Hi.
independent professional wrestler,
St. Riley.
and Jake Manning. independent professional wrestler. You're not Jake Manning. You kind of look like him a little
A
bit.
little bit. For
Against-
this intents and purposes, you are now.
Against Shane Helms, the Hurricane.
Sugar Shane?
Sugar Shane.
Hell yeah, man.
Gregory Helms. 3 count. Shane Helms. Whatever.
Hold on.
X-Pac.
Were the Sugar Snaps, what was it called, the Sugar Snaps? The
and
chicks he had?
Jushin goddamn Thunder Liger in a 6-man. I'm gonna let Zane take over from here because I'm tired of fucking talking.
I'm real mad about it. So we get there at a reasonable time. The show is probably about 2 hours away from this current time. The only people that are there are the 3 of us, Jushin Thunder Liger, and Sumi Sakai,
Who's
who's his translator, as best she can be. And so we start talking about things the best we can. A lot of time goes by. Like we come up with some ideas. We've gotten it. The ideas across to Liger. Liger loves everything. I do a thing where I spit on my thumb, put it in your butt, and I give you a belly to back suplex.
Classic butt play.
Exactly. And then as we know from old Liger spots that he did the deal at PWG.
Same deal,
and,
yeah.
and Japanese guys like to do the butt joke. So we had that. And then at the current time, and still now, Jake Manning is doing this thing with a tent.
And the
I hate that motherfucking tent. It got the goddamn gold out there, revolver. Go
Real
ahead.
piece
Right
of shit.
on.
That tent is a fucking premium.
So like
I had
we
to put that tent over one time.
Jake wanted to go through the tent with the brainbuster as the finish, and Liger loved it. Liger was very much so, and then Liger wanted to make sure he was adamant. He was taking heat, no questions, no anything. This is 2 hours before the show even starts. An hour and a half later, they have still not shown up. 30 minutes of this show happens, they're not even there yet.
To the point where we're about to change it, where it's just me and Zane versus Jake and Liger.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to change the entire match.
I mean, just with Liger being in there, that's fucking
Exactly, that's all that matters.
Absolutely.
Hell, we suggested let it be the 3 of us versus Sumi and Liger, and we just do the fucking 3 Stooges cell form, whatever. It doesn't matter. So we have all this fun stuff. Liger loves it. They come in, kibosh everything, and I don't mean just like 1 or 2 things. Fucking everything. They just kibosh it all. And then we're like, oh, well, we talked to Liger, and Liger liked this idea that we had, and maybe we do this for us, and Liger liked this idea, and then they just stop us from talking and go, is this match about you, or is it about Liger? Like, I mean, it's about Liger, but like we're all in this together. So we all split off. Jake is with Shane, Caleb is with Liger because he's the smaller of us, and then I'm with X-Pac. And X-Pac is very on the fence about what he wants to do with me because I'm so much bigger than him. And eventually I was like, man, it doesn't really matter at that point. They just want to see you beat me up.
yeah.
So they don't give a fuck about the get there. They just care about the payoff. And so he's like, oh, I don't know, maybe this, or I don't know. So he calls all of his stuff, and it changes a whole bunch. But at the end of the day, I have the idea. And a lot of this is going to be like the heat ends up just falling all on me. So they've cut everything. We barely have anything at all, as far as even being redeemable to even be there. Like, why are we even here?
Shane was even real cool about, like, he was going to take the heat and he was going to do some stuff. And he was real cool about doing some shit with all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always cool
But
as
yeah,
fuck. He'll go out
absolutely.
of his way to make.
Shane's done a ton for me. But when we actually get to the match, when Shane's in there and we're about to do some things to Shane, X-Pac is in the other corner going, "Get the fuck out of there. Let's go." He's just he's under his breath screaming at us, "Let's fucking wrap it up."
And now we have been out there for a while, but the longest part of this whole thing was their entrances. And rightfully so, that was the most important part of the fucking match.
That's their goddamn shine, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
And then, so basically it comes down to, here's the spot. It was, X-Pac bumps me. Stay for this snap leg drop. He was going to pick me up, give me the arm wringer, whip me to the corner. I take that corner, take a clothesline, go to my ass. We're going to kayfabe the fucking Bronco Buster. That's the spot. And very simple. So he bumps me. So I bump and I sell up. Because I just fucking got hit in the face. So I sell up and I'm on my way back down to take the snap leg drop. And he throws me down and says, "Get down, motherfucker!" Hits the ropes, snap leg drop. So I feed my hand up so he can bring me up like he asked me to. It's there. "Come on, you fat motherfucker!" And he's pulling me up. and then he whips me to the corner. We do that spot. He gives me the clothesline in the corner. I kind of feed out to. He throws me in the corner. I feed out to take the clothesline so I can sell back to the corner for the faved Bronco Buster. What the fuck are you doing? Get in the fucking corner. And so like that just happened basically the entire time. And then at one point he goes to give the back spin kick, and I'm not gonna say he deliberately tried to do it, but he kicked me very hard, but it didn't hurt. But he was going for it to the point that when we got to the back, Liger stops me and goes, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it was fine. It didn't hurt." But he was swinging for the fences, I believe.
That's a goddamn bummer, man. It's a goddamn bummer.
It is. And then so like we get to the back, they're yelling at us for a moment. Caleb's in the clear.
Wait, who's yelling? Just him? Or?
It's Shane and X-Pac.
Shane's probably just yelling because he's just hearing people
And-
yelling. He's like, get a little something.
It's a little bit of that.
And there was some other flubs in there. There was some misunderstanding on one spot, and then I was told to go do something. So I went to do it, and it was totally not where it should have been. Not to say that we were completely innocent on some fuck-ups. But the particular thing that we got bitched at and yelled at was not necessarily the worst parts. And then, so we get to the back, and then me and, like, X-Pac he first off, he starts yelling at me, and he's saying things, and I'm like, yes, sir, you're completely right. I understand what you mean. I was selling too much. I thought, because I'm old school trained. I'm trained by George South. We're slowing it down. Sell that, get to those points. I can sell to your next thing. He wants it done like that. And okay. And I was like, I'm sorry. You're right. Like, I get what you want, and I put too many steps in there for your liking. And he's like, exactly. I appreciate you acknowledging that, because sometimes I say this to guys, and it's like I'm talking to them, and it goes one ear and out the other. But I appreciate you understanding what I'm saying to you. And I was like, yes, sir, I really appreciate it. And at the end of the night, we were very amicable. Like, we shook hands. I thanked him a bunch. He thanked me. He kind of like didn't apologize, but kind of like took it back, like as far as his animosity towards me at the moment. And then like fucking Monday, somebody's like, man, you and X-Pac got heat, and like he went on his fucking podcast and like just buried the shit out of all of it. Well, me and Jake, and then like kind of he babied up.
He said I was really good.
Yeah,
he said I was amazing.
And then, but
the
like
best
this
he
shit,
ever seen. He said.
Yeah, he's like,
Best he had ever
he was like, man, that guy's like 1, 2, 3 kid in my prime. And so like he just kind of like just shit all over us.
Do you ever think some of the top tier profession? I'm gonna word myself very strategically.
Because you're one of his buddies.
Because it's very politically correct throughout my discussion here. But do you ever think some of the tippy top tier guys almost go nuts once they get up there?
A little bit, maybe. Yeah, I mean,
he did. I think when he has when they get to the point where they can have a platform,
and not nuts like they're bad people or anything.
No, just like.
But it's so at this level in indie wrestling or pro wrestling, there's a consistent people trying to fuck people over, right?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
If you're a local guy in some town, some dude's trying to fuck you over.
Yeah.
But now you go to this company or this company, this company. By the time you get up there, it's got to be like a goddamn war zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's
gotta
trying to
be.
backstab you.
Especially when you're already like you've been there, and then you've kind of gone back down, and they bring you back for these little spot moments. Probably even more so, because everyone wants that Legends contract that you'll see them pop up every once in a while. I can imagine it being even more.
He probably goes on the indies and wrestles. Well,
Fucking
not
Zane Riley's.
anymore.
Yeah,
but But for like every weekend, he'll wrestle just some really bad dude who they're gonna make X-Pac lose to just to put over their local dude, and then he's just gotta like take it every fucking week for a while. But not anymore because he's retired.
Yeah, he's retired. To the point, yeah, because so that was kind of disheartening. Like I felt real bad about it, and I was like, I still every night go over that spot in my head. Like I fucked this spot up because obviously it's so bad that X-Pac had to hop online and make a podcast about how bad it was. And then like it was kind of whatever. And then like we wrestled Liger again. Like me, Caleb, and Jake wrestled Liger again with 2 other guys. It was a fucking awesome match. It was a fantastic match. There was no fuck ups, and we did the shit that we wanted to do with Liger that they said no to, and it got over big as fuck. And then after that, like a buddy of mine sent me the screen cap of the verbatim. This is what Xbox said today on his 1, 2, 360 deal. man, after that WrestleMania weekend match, I'm done. I don't want to wrestle ever again. But then he goes, no, I'm not saying I wouldn't come back for multi-mans, and if the Fed wanted me to do another run,
If there was like an
whatever.
NXT takeover they wanted to be
Yeah,
a part of,
or
I'd
that
be
kinda-
with that. But after
I'm
that
not doing any more
WrestleCon
indie
match-
shit. Yeah, after that WrestleCon, after WrestleMania weekend, I'm not doing any more indie stuff.
I don't even know what to say right now.
So now my big thing is in the heat. I like to
1, 2, 3 kid, man, out there just
me though. I guess everybody else he loves.
he
Now
just
I like
hates you.
to
He just hates you out there.
yeah,
man.
just me, and that's cool. I'll take that heat. I like
Yeah.
to in my heats cut him off with a boot, give him the X Factor, tell him to suck it, turn him over, and have him kick out in less than one.
Lord.
A very nice New Japan Wrestling commentator goes, when I did it on his last show, he goes, oh, don't worry, nobody's ever been beat by the X Factor. He's a good man.
I think D-Lo got
Hey,
me
Sean.
one time. Just one time. What if there was a knock at the door, and then it opened, and X-Pac rolled in and just killed all of us.
Just started yelling at us, but all I care about is hanging out with this fucking puppy.
He just killed us.
Man, we just took this thing to a level. I think we just kind of brought it down.
Yeah.
You know, they'll get in post-production, they'll edit it up. and-
They'll put some laugh tracks in there. Oh shit!
put that multiple times.
Yeah. Just for no reason right now, just put Jerry Sag's butthole right back over
Just
here.
a big old...
Yeah,
Lord.
come to find out, the Nasty Boys hate us.
Yeah, so you guys got heat with the real team.
There's a... I'm not going to get too detailed about this, but there's a...
Fuck it, I just went all in on your buddy X-Pac.
very high-profile professional wrestler that I found out has me blocked on Twitter.
Oh.
Never ever met him. Never ever been around him. And I just happened to... Someone said, hey, man, I heard this guy don't like you. And then I clicked on the name, and I called up a friend, and I said, hey, man, why this motherfucker got me blocked? No idea. I won't say at this moment.
Can we
What
guess?
federation are we talking here? WCW?
Well, I mean,
He was in WCW.
Oh,
Is it Stone Cold?
it's definitely Stone
No,
Cold.
not Stone Cold.
You're a fucking
He
liar.
loves me, man. I
it-
can't talk. I can't say too much.
I can't say he loves me because he don't even know the fuck I am either. But
is it Jim Cornette?
No, he hates me this week. Until next week, we'll see what happens.
so I put together a really good WCW card for him on my show.
And then he goes, God damn it.
Man, that's where we were.
Oh, fucking
Ain't
time,
Nash.
Jack
If it was
Wilson.
Nash, I'd quit. I'd quit wrestling. I'd say,
Was he your
who gives a
favorite?
fuck?
Oh,
he's
shit.
the best, man.
Favorite
He's
NWO member. Go.
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash was badass.
He's the best.
Kevin Nash was fucking awesome, man.
Scott Norton.
Fucking right.
Scott Norton.
Yeah,
Scott
baby.
Norton.
Scott Norton, the Flash, motherfucker. All right, back what you guys were talking about.
Kevin Nash is at StarCast. I was sitting directly across
Oh,
from...
I can follow up. I got a Starcast
at-
story too.
I was sitting
Xbox.
directly across from Greg the Hammer, the Beefer,
Mm-hmm.
and then Scott Norton.
Hell yeah.
And it was me, Nick Gage, and I think Cassidy was over there. The looks we got within those 3 hours. Because
These three big meat guys and you like three little punk ass
and
motherfuckers.
we've got lines of motherfuckers coming up and shit. And Beefer's, he stood up at one point and he looked right at us. And you could tell he just thought, who the fuck are these sons of bitches?
Yeah.
How
with these
many
fucking lines of people
double-fisted
coming to buy shit.
has he had?
He had no drinks. I wish he had some.
Come
Yeah, I
on.
had some. I had fans giving me drinks.
Some
And I
Somas?
saw him looking,
Wow.
and I wanted to give him a couple drinks.
He's
but
on the gimmicks for sure.
but
So
I
the
just
funny
felt
thing,
bad, man. It was awkward. Don't ever... Conrad, don't put us right by the legends of WrestleMania when we're selling these 8x10s and t-shirts and shit, because then we get heat from the Beefer and Greg the Hammer, and they're fucking mad at us. And me and Nick Gage over here, we're crazy. We won't give a shit. We'll fight them if it comes to it at that point.
calling you out, Rock and Rhythm.
I don't want to, but
Rhythm and blues, man.
Nah, man. Give a fuck.
Have you seen the picture of them like hanging out?
shirtless.
Like beefcake and
Yeah.
with like the bong on the bowl on the table. Hell yeah. That's gonna be us one day.
That's us, man.
That's right now.
Five
We got to
years
get
from now.
Beefer up here. man.
Yeah.
What's Beefer doing right
Can
now?
we do like?
He ain't here.
Can we do beef?
He ain't here. What's he
Beef
doing
and
tomorrow?
Valentine, and then you and me also, like just a round table
Fucking
almost.
before and after.
You want sitting on the bed for beef or two?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Hell, Beaver's gonna sit in the bed
Be-
with you. Like, hey,
Beaver's
man,
gonna leave with
Greg
20
Valentine's been
minutes.
asleep since 1984, so
Beaver's
he'll
gonna
be in
go.
the bed.
I'm gonna ask him about aliens and zombies and ghosts, and he's gonna go, "Fuck this, I'm out of here."
Yeah.
He's gonna take off. And
You
I'm gonna
better.
go, "No, we got beers." And he'll
Like, I'm
sit
better.
around.
Fuck yeah, man.
I got vodka crannies.
I say, sit down, Beefer. We'll talk about this shit, man. Come on. And then he'll fucking go nuts. And he'll beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Because you're the guy running the show. I'm just here,
Right.
man. I'll say, hey,
And I'm just talking. They put a microphone in front
yeah,
of
talk
us.
to him. I'm just,
He told me, dude.
I don't know, man.
What are we on to now, boys?
Oh,
I mean,
Starcast story.
Oh, okay. So Starcast.
Callback, baby. Throw me that beer.
Man.
So I get paid the decent bucks for.
You get decent? Fuck. We were just told to come up here. So High Spots had a
I don't
table.
get paid anything, actually.
High Spots had a table at Starcast, and so I was over there talking to Man Scout, who was there with High Spots. I was there with Conrad to help run things, and we're sitting over there for a second, and right across from us is Kevin Nash and X-Pac. Kevin Nash fucking loves Jake Manning. So X-Pac is mid-sentence to Kevin Nash, and Kevin goes, hold on a second, and just gets up and like runs over to Jake and just starts talking to him like buddies. And then X-Pac realizes who that guy is and who I am.
Oh, no. This is horrible. He's going to turn into a goddamn brawl.
So basically, X-Pac begrudgingly walks up to Jake, talks to him,
Hey,
and
man,
apologizes, and then looks at me, and the most begrudging Cobra Kai, Danny from Karate Kid just goes,
He's
like,
waiting to get you.
bows at me almost, but just like he like so angry about it, like if Kevin Nash wasn't here, I'd kill you. So I thought we were cool. I thought, maybe we've gotten by that, and now that he's retired, it said on the internet. It's on the internet, so it's true. But yeah, that's
back,
the
man.
Starcast time.
I got to try to book him for something out there.
Oh, can we do X-Pac and Kevin Nash versus me and Jake?
That'd be great.
I love Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash
Yeah,
has
he's
always
always
been fucking
cool.
super sweet to me.
Super sweet.
Too sweet.
Yeah.
Super too sweet.
How do you do a super sweet?
Y'all see Don West out there, too?
Oh, Don West
He's
is
selling T-shirts?
he's both
Fucking
the
on it.
most carny motherfucker. I think he's the most carny motherfucker I ever met. Super nice dude too, but he's just so goddamn carny.
I feel like him and Ian Rotten would be the greatest tag team of pro wrestling ever, man.
Yeah,
They would just
Definitely.
be friends. They'd be great buddies.
Yeah.
If I could go out drinking with Ian and fucking Don West, it'd be a great goddamn
They'd
night
probably
of
try to
life.
outsell each other.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
They'd try to,
But think of the knowledge
Sell
you get
DVDs.
from Don West and Ian Rotten together in one time, man.
all
How
about
not to pay the
baseball
boys?
cards.
And
I'd be
then-
running for president, man. I'd be president within a
It
couple
could get any
years.
worse.
So you got a whole bunch of tattoos, right?
No, not a whole bunch.
I
Just-
I mean,
That's
you got
like
you got a
3 or 4.
decent amount of tattoos. If you got some shoulder shit, you got some on your leg.
I
I
could
saw
get
Jason
more.
here. What's
I feel
what's
this
your,
is
what's
a
your
real
worst
shit
tattoo?
layup to me.
The worst
Yes, it
tattoo?
is.
It's real shit. Trying to let's put this about Zane for a minute.
Let's talk about Zane and his shitty tattoos.
Oh, I got a million of them.
What's the worst one you got?
Oh, worse? Like looking or dumbest idea?
Well, first off, take this fucking elephant leg down. Who do you think that is?
Yeah.
there?
Who would you call this guy?
Let's get this on camera.
Well, it's fucking what's his name?
Yes, it is.
Nailed it.
The fucking the guy from Queen,
Yeah.
or
You nailed
it's
it. No, you nailed it.
Joel Gertner from
Joker
96.
is a good one.
That's the.
Joker.
I wish it was Joe Gertner. I've had the most recent fucked up one has been Richard Pryor.
What?
Yeah, right.
Where?
Well,
Yeah, right.
You got Richard Pryor.
No. I'm sorry. No. People have said that was Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
I like to think that he was like,
Yeah,
no, this
flames
is
on it,
actually
maybe.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah. I get Magnum PI a whole bunch.
if you put
Well,
flame
yeah.
Is Magnum
Right.
TA gonna be down here?
Oh hell yeah, he lives
He's
on the
already
street,
my
man.
whole shit.
Bullshit.
No, 100%.
Yeah. Oh well, he doesn't live on the street. He lives.
Is he
I think
gonna
he
be
lives
here?
in South Carolina now, but he's.
I'm
I don't know if he's
marking
here or
out for a
not.
second. Can I hang out with Magnum? Can it be done tomorrow that I just get a drink beers? with
We can
Magnum?
make some calls, man. We can make.
We gotta
can
go.
make that happen.
Yeah. I also have Pee Wee Herman tattooed on my ass. I figure that's where we're kind of going to end up.
I think we might as well.
Well, now we're there. Tell us more.
Do we want to tell this story?
How did this go down? Old
I
Pee-wee.
used to work in a tattoo shop, and then like it would get to like the winter times, and it'd be real slow, and like because people don't get tattoos in the winter when it's smart to get tattoos, and so it'd be real slow. And like, hey man, this would be real funny. You should let me do this on you. You should let me do this on your ass. I'm like, all right, cool deal. So I have Pee Wee Herman tattooed on my ass, and it's a slut over it.
Do you know the Bravado Brothers?
Yes.
You remember? Okay. So
Maybe you've heard of them.
maybe you've heard of them. Their grandma loves them. We are in Florida with Harlem Bravado. It's us three. And we are at one Ricardo Rodriguez's house. His apartment.
Oh shit! I
In
completely
Florida.
forgot about that.
So
We're gonna shit on some people. Still.
yeah, we're gonna show him some
Wait,
people.
wait a second. One of them are at Evolve, right? You ain't gonna get him.
Yes.
No heat.
No. We
Be
love
ready on the time card. We may have to cut some of this.
Harlem.
We don't want Gabe calling up
He's
here.
the
and then
baby in this
fucking-
is-
Harlem
Harlem's the
is the baby face in this situation.
Because you know if Gabe's calling, Paul done told him to, and we don't.
So us three are having a good old time. We were actually doing the CEO deal
The original.
before AEW. Those motherfuckers took it over.
Because we found out best friends was kind of
See, I'm constantly
once
building
we're
the bridges left and
Once we're
right.
here, we might as well continue.
Oh,
Anyways,
do you need one of these bad boys?
absolutely.
Or would you rather a ruby grapefruit?
You know, fucking both of them.
No, you get one or the other.
I'll take this one.
Hey.
So, anyways, no, we were doing ring rails for CEO.
There's no beer or anything?
before like
Fuck
any
cunt.
before AEW.
He was about to get heated, too.
Right.
He's like, I'm going to turn this motherfucker over
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
done. Fuck man, Swarner.
Let me tell my story.
Tell your story.
Anyways, so we're hanging out after
Got
CEO.
any water?
We got some hard waters.
Yeah, we got water around here. Then. Oh, you being a pussy. Where's
We
that?
are hanging out at Ricardo
Pussy water?
Rodriguez's apartment, and
Half beat.
I think his girlfriend at the time was telling us how much she loved Pee Wee Herman, and I was like, "Well, you're never gonna believe this. My best friend and hetero life partner Zane Riley has Pee Wee Herman tattooed on his ass."
Now, Ricardo laughed at this as well.
He did.
He was game in. And they're like, let's see it. And we were,
Maybe later.
No, let's see it. So I took it out and showed him. And then things got dark.
Oh, here we go. This one like
We're
to hear,
hanging
man.
out.
Not as dark as it got earlier.
We think
but
everything.
around
Is,
there.
we
Not
think
dark
everything
as-
is fun. We're having a laugh at Zane Riley's stupid ass tattoo.
Same out.
And then all of a sudden he's mad. He's like, "You gotta go." And then we're like, "Okay, we're cool." No, you gotta go. Right, get the fuck out. Go now. Leave. And now he had.
They made us take our shoes off.
Made
when
us
we
take
came
our
in.
shoes
To
off
come in?
to
Yeah.
come in.
What
and
is
we're
this, a
hanging out.
goddamn dojo in Japan or
It's a
something?
real shitty
It was a
apartment.
real
fucking
gross Orlando.
Tampa, Orlando, whatever. Flag.
So we are like. Eventually, we're like, okay, he's being serious.
Paul
we
would
need,
never put
we
someone
need to
in
get
a
the fuck
horrible
out of
apartment
here.
like that.
So we are leaving. I leave.
Because he at first
Zane
says it,
leaves.
he says it as like he's laughing. He's like, "You get the fuck out right now." And then like the person we went with is like, "No, we seriously need to go."
We need to go.
Oh, okay, cool.
I start putting on my shoes. Zane starts
I'm in
putting on his
flip-flops,
shoes.
so that's what I was-
Harlem has these Jordans on because that's all he fucking wears. And then he's like, boom! Ricardo sucker punches him. Wow! And we're trying to like get Harlem out of the door. Like, get the fuck out of here! And he's like,
Harlem
hold
doesn't
on,
have
man.
his shoes
I'm
on,
trying to
man.
get my shoes on, and Ricardo is just like drunkenly sucker
peppering
punching
him.
him
Yeah,
Left
well,
and
no,
right.
no, just like one like
This is amazing.
zinged off pussy
Why?
punch.
Is he's crazy?
because he's drunk, man. He's a wild person.
Wild card.
I
So
love
like,
it. Can we get him on here?
He like
too?
he kind
That'd
of
be
graze
nice.
punches Harlem in the back of the head and like pushes him out. And Harlem doesn't have his shoes on, so he's just being alert. Can I get my shoes? Can I please get my shoes? Can I get my shoes, please?
And
You
we're
get- you
we're
get
trying
your
to pull
shoes?
him out the door this way, and
Yeah.
the people on the other end of the apartment are trying to pull Ricardo this way. So it's like this
and
whole
like push him
tug of
out,
war
and it
for
was
the
real
door.
weird. Yeah,
So,
it
man.
was real weird. And then like I've done business with Ricardo after that, like done shows and stuff with him.
Yeah,
The time right after that, I think he remembered it and was like, "Oh fuck!" And then like he was real cool to me. I was even like his personal ring announcer one time because that was his shtick in the Fed. So I had to do something for him. And then after that, he's always been nice, but it was just so weird because he was like super happy and like just fucking jovial.
He's a big guy too.
No, he's not big. Well, maybe compared to like.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of Alejandro.
No, this is.
I'm thinking of the wrong guy.
This is the personal ring announcer for Alberto Del Rio.
who is a fucking big
Yeah,
guy?
he is.
I
Who's a
would not
monster.
want to fucking get into a fight with him at all.
God no, he could have kept those shoes.
Alejandro would have ripped the whole goddamn house up.
Yeah, it was just real weird, but like it seemed very out of character. That's not to say that's how Ricardo Rodriguez is, but
He
How it
was that
to
fucking
us.
night.
Yeah, he
Don't
was-
show him that Pee Wee Herman tattoo.
Yeah,
He is
maybe
fucked.
I didn't know that was his trigger.
Yeah, man. It was,
Why do you hate the tattoo, man? I'm
No,
so
No,
hard
he
on
was cool with it. So I guess he thought it was fucked up that I showed his girl my butt.
Well, it's just your butt. It ain't like your.
But
fucking
it was
dick.
just a cheek. It wasn't like I didn't spread for her. but he was there on the ground floor
Yeah.
of like, oh, that's funny.
When we mentioned, hey, he's got it on his butt, he was like, oh, that's hilarious.
Let's see it. Like they were all like in agreement. So let's see it. I didn't go like I've got it on my butt and then here's my butthole. It was like, oh, I've got it on my butt. Oh well, then can we see it? I mean, yeah, I guess. And like I showed him just cheek meat.
And it wasn't
crack.
like you asked to do it. Like they.
Yeah, no, it was
wanted
like,
you
hey
to
guys,
do
can I
it.
show you my butt? Like
Yeah,
some
that's,
weird, like, let me
strange.
jerk off in front of you, Louis C.K. kind of shit? No. Oh, that's the guy you're gonna draw the line? Like, we can't talk shit about Louis C.K.? No, it was real weird, man. I forgot
You
about
put that in my
that.
hand, and then we and Z's and started this, and I'll just keep putting my hand
Oh,
on your...
well, he kind of quit him. Calm down.
Oh no. Lord.
I'm not gonna hop on that soapbox where I try to defend him either. So like, whatever. He's a creeper too, then I guess.
Yep, everybody's creepers.
Yeah.
Timmy,
Lou?
You a creeper?
Timmy, you got any crazy
Who
stories?
you got weird heat with?
the Nasty Boys.
Just fucking go,
They
man.
just don't like you. What'd they say to you?
It's never they've never said anything to us. Every time I would come to them just to talk to them, like, hey, we're doing a Gymnastic Boys thing, like as an homage to them. They fave us. One time it was in New Orleans. Sags was just chilling at some bar. I tried to talk, like he just turned his whole body.
Maybe that was a homeless man.
No, it was
With a
because
mullet.
like a mark he had
With a goddamn
Gymnastic Boys
mullet
shirt
out
on.
It was just Seth.
So I was like, all right, cool, he's busy. I know he wasn't busy, so I just left. Then we were down at a convention center down in Winston-Salem. WrestleCade. They was there, both of them. We literally waited in line to talk to them. They got up and left while Mike starts to talk shit to them.
Well, I mean,
And
Mike talking shit? I
What
don't
made
fucking
it
believe
Oh,
that.
my-
what made it funnier was Ernest the Cat Miller was
Hell yeah.
goading Mike to talk shit to them.
oh, okay, well that's better.
He's like, you ain't gonna do it? You ain't gonna do it.
I'm
Do
a
it.
dance.
So, a promoter in Indiana wanted to book us versus them.
What company?
Bizarro.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. Was it Bizarro? No, Destructo Pro.
Okay, yeah.
Beautiful
Saint.
Jason
Saint,
Saint.
Saint, yeah.
I love you.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
It would have
tag
been
team
awesome
match.
if it wasn't for the fact that they said, Brian Knobbs said, and I quote,
My asshole's too big.
That Naito thing where he does this with his eye, that's his butt.
His butthole.
It's all butthole.
It's like it would look like a cantaloupe done busted through the front door, right?
What part is the front door?
His back door. It's one of my better fucking. you throw
This
that
might
on
not
a
make
t-shirt.
any type of real video, but goddamn, this is funny.
he said,
The thing it's insane is people will watch this and they'll love the whole goddamn.
Yeah.
How long we been going? Well, how long is this?
4
About
hours.
8 minutes.
Oh, brother, we still got a good.
Let's just go fucking. Let's do
We
like
still got a good. What's 120 minutes in? We still got about 40 in us.
WrestleMania 5. Just fucking. We're just two VHS.
It's going.
Consistent, just
Can we
bullshit
get this released on
talking.
VHS somehow?
I mean, we could probably. Yeah.
Hey, see, we're just printing money right now. We'll just take more guys we could bury.
Fuck them all, man. Really.
Maybe
Maybe
Anybody
I'll
who's not
say
in
who
this
blocked
room.
me at some point,
Yeah.
but I'm afraid to, man. What if I say it and I never get a
Let me
gig?
tell you about
What if you say it and then if we were like, oh no, maybe you should have said that, Seth just like beeps it, like goes back
Just
and.
hint at who it is. But real.
Oh, fuck him.
Wait, which one? They all did that.
Real big guy is countdown.
Oh, that one. Oh, okay.
Y2J.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I thought this was Raven.
No,
I thought it was
Raven.
Tommy Dreamer.
no. Dreamer
When you
loves
said-
me. Raven loves me
When
too.
you said which one, I was like, oh, he thinks this. It's either Raven or Dreamer too.
But you never
Wow.
Tweeted, you never tweeted at him.
Never said nothing. Never.
So
ever.
did he block you?
Yeah,
Well, he
just-
had to. Like, it
yeah.
wasn't like he's blocking.
Well,
I didn't
I
block
didn't know,
him.
man.
he's not a clout god. Like he can block somebody famous.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of cool though, wouldn't it?
Did you
Why
talk
don't
to
you
the
do it?
girl that he was
Never.
talking to?
I've never said shit about anything.
Man.
You know what you should do? You should just block some random big star.
Yeah.
There's
You
no.
can't-
Dave Bautista, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
Man,
No,
you guys
I
seen-
love Batista.
Have you,
Batista's
have you,
awesome.
have you seen Stuber? That's just
Bati-
fucking great.
Batista's
Nah, man, that
awesome.
was
Came
bullshit.
after Chuck E. T, man, yesterday.
Who did?
Batista did?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
What?
You didn't see that?
No!
No, Chuck was talking
Chuck
about.
tweeted about. I'm sorry, you can tell.
No, you're fine.
No,
No,
What
let
was
Timmy tell him he's on camera.
Timmy
You
got
make
this
sure
on
you
TV
put
channel.
that tweet right here.
Well, Chuck deleted it, but it was a stupid Chuck Taylor joke. He made a joke about.
Can you tweet me doing this? And that's who blocked me, and then put who blocked Metzer.
Because everybody's gonna be like, God damn it, Tommy Dreamer.
I gotta get a little closer.
And I don't want you to cut out any of this shit where you're sitting in front of the cameras taking this picture either.
But he made a Chuck.
I want
Taylor
this is the most
joke
uncut
about
thing ever.
going to Rivera with Okada, and I never got a goddamn jacket. You know,
Oh, it's a joke for sure.
it's a drunk
Maybe
Chuck
that's
Taylor
why he
joke.
blocked me.
And
He heard me
Batista
say some
retweeted
crazy
it
shit.
and said, "You need to delete this right now. I'm telling you, you need to delete this. You don't disrespect this business talking about Rivera like that."
Talking about Rivera, they're fucking steakhouse marks, man.
And Chuck
I heard-
deleted it. He deleted it.
I heard when you go to
What? Wait a
Rivera.
minute.
Yeah.
So Batista's out here in the world
I got it.
making bunches of money,
Whole bunches of money.
following Chuck Taylor's dumbass online, sees a Chuck Taylor tweet and is like, nope, no good.
Not on my watch.
They're following us all, man.
Remember when we went to that
every one
concert
of
and I was on
us.
shrooms and fucking Chuck Taylor just showed up out of nowhere?
That's a different thing. You weren't on
Rated off.
shrooms there.
I was on shrooms there.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's right, you were. We went and saw Brian Fowler.
Okay, here's
from
Dave.
Gaslight Anthem.
This is
yeah.
old Batista. This is,
And Hall River.
Do Chuck's tweet
That's
first.
a good show.
okay,
It was-
so here's Chucky T. This is what
Not so
Chucky
much that guy,
says.
but the guy who's for him.
Yeah.
I went to Rivera with goddamn Okada, and they didn't give me one of those coats. That place, that place can suck one. And then Big Dave chimed in, and I love that Big Dave's pictures. He's wearing he's going to prom. And he's got his shades on. Dave, I love you. I ain't shitting on you. I'm just saying that's a nice picture. And he says, "My friend, I offer this advice." Quiet him down over there. I'm trying to hit this high spot. $9.99, best in the business. My friend, I offer this advice in complete sincerity. Delete this tweet immediately. Our history and tradition with this place is something that's beyond your years. Chucky been wrestling for what, 18 years or something? 16, 15,
He's
17?
longer
Wrestled
than
since he was
Batista.
11 fucking years old.
He's a bigger vet in this business than Batista.
He was at IWA Mid-South when it was fucking, what,
It was just
2001,
IWA
2002?
Mid.
This is IWA. Here we go. We got these great VHS tapes out here. You get 3 for fucking beyond your years. I'm asking you not to disrespect that over a jacket you didn't receive, kid.
This motherfucker was in Guardians of the Galaxy. When does he give a shit?
Well, I will throw this back to you, and I will say this:
Jacket and coat.
when
That's
Drax.
what you took away from this.
Now wait.
Dog shit poop.
Wait, hold on now. In Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax didn't understand what? He didn't understand
He didn't
jokes,
understand
right?
sarcasm.
Yeah,
Sarcasm. So
I'm
maybe
gonna go
that's
over my
just
head
what
up
it
very
is.
quick.
Maybe the guys that wrote the goddamn movie met Big Dave and they said, this guy don't get shit at all. So
So you said they typecasted him?
they typecasted him, and then that's proof right there where he's going, this is for real, so
I agree with this.
Yeah. This is
I'm
the only
throwing it
way
out
this
there.
makes sense.
I watch a lot of
And then
X-Files, so
somehow
maybe it
Chuck E.
comes
T
from
makes
that.
his way into the third phase of Marvel.
And he comes in and just, he's got a coat on.
A big winter coat.
A
big
with
ass-
a bull head in the corner, but no words.
I finally got it.
And then he quietly, he'll look at Dave and say, hey, Big Dave, how big's your dick?
Hey, Big Dave, how
Like
big
that.
are you? And he's just like,
I feel like that's a question in every goddamn shoot interview is how big old Big Dave's dick is.
yeah. How big you think a wrestler that we all decide on, how big you think their dick is?
Over under, what do you think? What's the
Ooh.
poll in the room?
Over or under what? Like, is there like an inch? Like, are we talking? Do they have like fucking, or they have just fucking?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or do we have like a mid?
I think Big
Are we
Dave
talking about
is-
the American standard?
I think he's super wide, but not really long.
Not huge
just
long.
like a fucking like a cheese wheel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like
hell
a
yeah.
cheese wheel.
Yeah.
Chotista.
Like he's probably he's definitely
I can see
a
that.
decent sized guy, but
but he's the girth.
really
He's the girth
fucking
boy.
wide.
He's a girth boy.
I don't even want to say, because if he's paying attention to what Chuck
Yeah,
E.
no
Cheese
shit,
saying
right?
on a
He's
Tuesday
definitely got
night.
Old
You say
Master's
you
doing.
so you're saying Old Master's a little bit more popular than old Chuck E. T?
No, I'm saying if he's paying attention to what Chuck E. T saying on Tuesday night at 9:08, fucking, he's paying attention to every goddamn thing anyone said.
What
in
if
here.
he's just like randomly like Google or Twitter searching
Rivera
like, Rivera Coates or Coates?
He loves Coates.
he was actually just looking up Melissa Coates online. And he misspelled it.
Who's this motherfucker talking about Rivera? God damn it!
I'm trying to jerk off to Melissa Coates.
Do we want to go down a Sabu Melissa Coates trail?
Oh
here?
man,
I got a couple stories on there.
Get it
I ain't gonna
going.
say them because
yeah, no.
You can't say you got
There
stories
ain't
and not tell them.
There ain't no stories you can tell
I
about
can't get
Sabu and
heat.
Melissa
I can't
Coates.
get heat every weekend. Every time I go to a show, there's someone else that dislikes me. They're gonna block me. Dave's gonna block me now on here.
This isn't gonna get anybody.
He'll
heat.
end up at AEW and he'll fucking be mad at me too. And
I had to message
say
Joe
I
Caleb
can't have
the
no
other
coats.
night. There's a show we talked about, like having Pluto and shit earlier, cord cutting streaming TVs. There's a channel called Viceland. They did a
Oh, it's
Love
great, yeah.
Viceland.
yeah, they did a
Viceland's
great channel. A bunch of different things. They did the Viceland did the Cage of Death, no, the Tournament of Death, like documentary and all that shit. They have a show called Action Bronson and Friends Watch Ancient
And
Aliens.
Sabu was on it.
3
Yeah.
fucking days ago. And it's him and Melissa Coates, and like they're just like doing all these callback jokes that no one gets, but it's just they're sitting in front of a green screen, and on the green screen behind them is an episode of Ancient Aliens. But it's in the foreground is everybody just smoking weed, and it's just they keep shooting off to Sabu. It's just going magical. But Melissa Coates is on there. It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
There's a part in the episode y'all get sued if you edit in Sabu hitting a dab.
Maybe.
He had never. I think in the discussion he says that he had never done a dab before.
I don't understand dabs.
So
It's like weed crack,
Are we to
right?
that point where we can talk about all the drugs we do?
So before we get to that, and then
This
we
is
all
where I depart.
we're all fucked.
No, you stay.
He-
Somebody's got to talk to the cops.
They don't want to talk to me.
Yeah, they do. Come on. Come on. You
gotta
gotta
do
talk
it,
to the
man.
cops.
Yeah.
Timmy Lou, shit.
You got to do it. You're wearing a corn shirt. Any cop rolls up and sees a corn shirt, he's cool. He ain't gonna give us no shit.
Hey, look at this weird
Just
white
don't
guy.
tell him it's a
Okay.
iron shirt. You know,
It'll
it'll be
be
fine.
No, I don't even move anything, Seth. You just kind of keep going. Hey, camera, hello. Nice
He
spot.
just. This is what I was saying. He's gonna topple, knock it over. Ah,
Alright.
Sabu does a dab, and I don't think he's ever done one before. So he does it,
I've never done one.
and then they edit in behind him once it hits him, and he starts coughing a bunch, and he's saying like shit, shit, shit. They edit in behind him just fucking planets, and it's like it's just in a fucking stream of him just like coughing and spitting and fucking planets behind him. It's amazing.
All right.
You can find it on Twitter. You can find it on Instagram. Just put in Sabu dabs and fucking.
Yeah, it's on Vice,
Bronson,
right?
it's on
the
there,
thing.
yeah.
It's,
But it's like a gift though.
I've never seen anybody. I don't know what dabs are. I know what they are, but it's like it's been explained to me as weed crack, right? It's like a fucking wax, and then you hit it.
Yeah,
kinda like
yeah.
you would hit crack, and then you just go fucking nuts, right? Is that it?
You're just
Is that the
stoned to the
deal?
bone,
Man.
right? Is that right?
That's too much for me. You remember back in my day, back in WCW times,
Back in
when
WCW,
when you
man.
just had weed.
And somas,
You
and cocaine.
Somebody say Somas?
I wish. Just
now,
kidding. I'm joking.
Now you
I don't
take
do
gummy
that shit.
bears
You want some
and
guns?
you do some weed wax.
Oh, yeah.
And you
I
got
can't
oils.
eat sweets at a wrestling show.
Then
And
they
I
get
don't
crizzed
know
up.
what's
Get
in it.
crizzed,
I'm
all the shit.
all crizzed up.
I want regular.
Y'all want to book a nitro?
Yeah, we'll do that.
I thought we were going to talk about drugs. God
I
damn
want
it.
to piss real quick, y'all.
I gotta pee real bad too, man.
Go pee.
She's
Shit up.
already in the bathroom.
Walk
We
with
can't
that
have everybody
There's a
going.
sink.
Yeah.
Sink right there.
T1mmy.L0u.Rett0n talks about fucking not doing drugs.
Caleb Conley can't say T1mmy.L0u.Retton's name.
He's
Written.
not the only one.
Written.
Written.
Nova calls me T1mmy.L0u.Rett0n.
Hey, at least Nova's calling you.
Is that Nova? Like Nova?
Yes,
Are
Nova.
we still gonna film this part, or are you just gonna be loud for that?
Nova is a good dude.
He really is.
Nova
really
is
nice.
a real good dude.
I got to wrestle him and Blue Meanie down in Ohio.
Oh,
I was
about
there.
that.
I was there. It was a good match.
Thank you.
Nova, back in his days of being like a WWE scout and head of talent relations or whatever the fuck it was, he was always really high on me. But it seems like anytime anyone's really high on me, those motherfuckers get fired.
I was gonna say, Zayden Riley comes around and
No. Every time I talk to Nova, he's always just put me over real fucking big. Maybe he's just being, a big old
Good brother.
and just doing it because. But I feel like he genuinely likes me. He genuinely cares. Maybe not, man. Who the fuck knows?
did you see him in Louisville last time we were there? He was there.
Yes, and he put me over real big. He always does. He always says the nicest things about me. Fuck, man. I wish everybody do that.
Seth, why don't you drop some of
Right.
those natty lights up in this?
Man, y'all can't believe fucking Glacier blocked me on there.
Wait, what?
Glacier blocked you?
No, come on.
Glacier was the original person who trained me.
Ain't no goddamn way Ray Lloyd has a fucking.
Can't believe
Twitter.
he blocked me on Twitter, man. It's
Yeah.
fucking insane.
Glacier's.
I wish I had
I
somebody
love
cool.
Glacier.
I wish I had somebody cool that blocked me on Facebook or Twitter.
I'll just never get a gig, I guess.
Not in Atlanta.
I'll just go coast to coast all the time.
How you feel about Canyon? Old Mortis.
Oh, he was innovative.
He
man.
was
He
the
was a
fucking
man.
shit, man.
I watched
He
a
was
match with him and Jerry Flynn. Where's Jerry Flynn? What's he doing?
Nobody knows.
There's a Twitter page where the guy's name is Where's Jerry Flynn, and he's always tweeting out about where he could possibly be. It's a
Does he
great
have?
follow.
Is he a detective or is he just guessing?
He's like a
He's
PI.
trying
Shit out.
Just banging Carmen San Diego.
He's trying to find him. But yeah, I was watching a 97 Nitro, and it was Canyon or Mortis against fucking Jerry Flynn. Man, it was insane.
When I was first starting out, this was like right when Canyon first came out, and it was a big to do, especially in Georgia where he came out in. But he was always the nicest dude in the fucking world to me,
Yeah.
and
He was like notoriously nice to everyone.
yeah, and that was kind of his deal. But so I'm on this show with him, and I am pseudo homeless at this point. Like I had broken up with a girlfriend, and I didn't want to move back home, and I was kind of just like sleeping out of my car, but crashing on people's couches.
Hell yeah, high five on that.
Yeah, man. I was living that gymnasty life,
Tim, you
And-
sleeping on couches?
and
I was.
We gotta get you a place, man. We gotta get
Canyon-
you
I got
booked
one.
up.
Yeah, scoot
Canyon
over, man.
heard this. He
Climb
heard
in here
this out of
with me,
nowhere
man.
and was just like,
Got
"Hey
these
man, you
blankets in
can
here.
come live with me."
Canyon did this.
Canyon did this.
That's awesome,
Why?
man.
Just, I mean, he's a good dude, man. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
Shut up. He just came out as being gay. Sure, whatever.
Yeah,
But anyways,
that's
he was a
what-
good dude, and I met him a couple times, but it was like,
God damn, guys.
See on your fucking cells, didn't I?
yeah, man.
I just thought it was a good story. And then
I was trying to put
You
over
guys
my
have to
Canyon.
take a
I
sharp
agree.
fucking left
I
turn.
agree. No, it's cool.
Canyon's just a good guy, and then you fucking
Canyon was a really good guy.
I think
Notoriously a
Brian
good guy.
Kendrick lived with him for a little bit at points around that time. So there was some other guys who lived with him. Hey, shut the.
Look at the
I
camera.
love Brian Kendrick.
Brian Kendrick's an awesome dude too.
We'll talk about Topas here in a minute.
So yeah,
Topaz.
Canyon. Later in that fucking same night, he was wrestling this guy. Pulled a dildo out of his boot.
What?
Wait a minute.
It's
like the story up?
No, this is absolutely for real.
So wait a minute. Canyon invented the dildo in a fucking match spot, pretty much, is what you're telling me.
This was a bar show. This was
Call
a bar show.
Low Life Louie and tell him that Canyon brought this
He
shit
damn sure
to
did
the
that
forefront.
shit. Canyon wrestled this guy named Clint, who ended up working for High Spots for a little bit. We probably shouldn't talk about him.
What did he look like?
Oh, just
I got a
big
buddy
fat piece
named
of crap.
Clint. Was he blonde?
He's a gear maker. He's a gear maker. He makes gear for a ton of
Ain't
people.
the same Clint.
Anyways,
okay.
it's a wrestling gear name. Anyways, Clint makes gear. It's pretty good. He makes our gear sometimes.
Yeah. He makes our gear. He
So-
doesn't make everybody else's sometimes.
So, yeah, sometimes
What do you mean?
sometimes
okay.
you pay
Yeah.
for gear. Sometimes
Yeah.
you pay for gear, and then he just disappears for a while.
But sometimes Caleb Conley gets gear made, and that shit gets done in 2 weeks.
So Canyon's wrestling, dude, and he fucking pulls the dildo out of his boot. Boom! Pulls the old Zane Riley and
God
puts the
damn
thumb
it.
in the bum, but it's a dildo.
I thought I was ripping off Steve Carino. I didn't know I was ripping off Canyon.
Oh man, you ripped off Mortis.
Good.
Who wetter
He's
than
way
Canyon?
better.
Remember,
I'm telling you, that motherfucker was innovative.
remember Mortis would carry him over to the corner. He'd climb up and then fucking hit him with the old leg drop off the tippy top. It was amazing, man. Mortis, baby, Mortis.
What,
Put him in the Hall of Fame. Bid him back.
was he the first
God
one to
damn
do a
it.
pump handle?
I think so. Yeah.
He was right.
Motherfucker started the pump handle.
He was him or Test, man. And Test should be in the Hall of Fame too.
Oh,
Speaking of real cool Twitters, is Tess still dead?
Oh,
Yep,
God
every day.
damn you.
Every day, yep.
Turn it off. Get him out.
Cross the line.
Yep.
Don't ever,
It kicks back in and just
Talk.
some other person sitting here.
don't ever talk shit about Test, man.
I
love
love
this big
Tess. Yeah. I believed it.
Test
I
was
liked
something.
it when Test was super fucking jacked up on steroids, though. That's when. he was
Oh,
the
yeah, I'm a
best,
piece of
man.
shit for saying.
That's when he was the best, man. It was amazing.
Old
Uh,
TNA.
What all y'all?
Old
So,
TNA.
We'll
so
talk
when I
about
was a kid, so I was a WCW kid, which is good for this whole deal. My favorite two wrestlers were, in particular order, Billy Kidman,
Can't be power bombed.
fucking
What?
Can't be done.
jean short and tank top, not the 7 year,
Scratching?
not 7 year
Right.
itch. Right after that, baby, Billy Kidman and Diamond Dallas Page tape ribs to the fucking
Oh,
tip.
amazing! Yeah,
Favorite two wrestlers, and then after that would be Alex Wright. So
great dancer. He
Oh,
was an
of
amazing
course.
dancer.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
Alex Wright gonna be out here at this convention we're at?
he's still. What's he doing?
He's in Germany.
What's this
He's a
convention
trainer.
called? What's the convention called?
This is
The
the
gathering.
gathering.
Of the Juggalos.
And it's all 80s, right? It ain't.
I mean,
Who's the youngest
me and
worker?
Caleb.
Well, besides us, who's,
Caleb.
Who's like from that? What's the
George South.
No way.
I'm trying to think about Harley Race is still on the flyer, so I mean, you kind of take it how you will.
This guy.
You say.
This guy. Too soon, man.
Nah, shh.
You think they got a Harley Race LJN down there?
Goddamn.
I thought
Pouring
you
bucket?
pissed loud.
His piss was louder than mine, man.
Hell yeah,
Y'all were
and the
complaining
door's
about me.
closed.
Pouring a bucket down there? Shit.
Can we? Let's just sit for a minute. Wow. All right, we're back.
Let's just drink.
Just let it. Just take it
stare at
in.
the camera.
Just bathe in its noise.
These beers are pretty good.
They are good, man. We're how many's left in that? Yeah, we got it. They're getting warm though.
He's about had enough of our bullshit.
Oh, Seth
for
is.
one night.
Seth has been down. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't give a shit about you. Seth was like, as soon as I turn this off, I'm leaving. Holy shit, Bubba.
Man,
You pee loud as fucking.
I still can't just get over that the
It's too loud,
Ayatollah
you're
of
fucking
rock and
old,
roll
man.
I am way too old.
blocked me on Twitter, man. Oh, I didn't say a name. I just
Wait,
said
who are we talking about?
the Ayatollah of rock and roll, man, was blocking me on Twitter and shit. I just don't understand.
You mean Tommy Dreamer?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the only action figure that I own in my house, I know like you guys have a lot of action figures. I
Mike
have
has a lot. Of
I have a WCW action figure of Jericho where he has a little kitty as like a lion.
Oh, yeah.
That's a little cat. WCW.
Because
figure.
the Lion Tamer was his finisher.
Yeah, but he had like a little cat with him. That's the only action figure I have.
Yeah.
And then the only autographed thing I have is of the Steiner brothers, who we talked about earlier.
So let me tell you what this motherfucker Jericho did to me.
Let's go.
The Ayatollah of rock and roll.
The Ayatollah of rock and roller. So he
Was he mad at you too?
No,
Did he block you
he
on
hadn't blocked
Facebook?
me at all because I never followed him. And I don't. He
I
definitely
didn't follow him
followed
either,
me.
man.
Okay.
He just
No, I
somebody happened
I was
to
real
block
hot
you
about
for no
it.
reason.
So he did. This is when Fozzy, like, not the newest album, but the album before, they did like a little autograph signing at a little record store that's maybe less than a mile from my house.
Manifest.
Yes, the Manifest disc
Mike
tapes,
loves Manifest.
and
Good place.
it's good, very good. It's very good. It's very cheap. And so like, me and some buddies, we went to like Toys R Us all around there. They were still open at the time. And found Chris Jericho action figures. And so like, we bought these action figures, and then to go and get in line to be able to like do the meet and greet, he would sign two things, but one of them had to be the album they were dropping that day.
I was there.
You probably were. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
But so you had to buy the album, but you could get in line, you get an extra item signed. And so me and my buddies, the plan was we'll just get these action figures signed, have that, and then we'll sell the CD we had to buy, autographed by Chris Jericho, and then whatever the guitar player's name is, who was also in Stuck Mojo.
Yep, Rich Ward.
So you should have brought a Triple H figure.
Did you see what happened?
And been like, sign that.
Sign this fucker. Well, in hindsight, so we go through line, and
Because Paul fucking rules, baby. I'm sorry, go ahead.
He's a Nordic alien, but he's fucking
he's a Nordic
sweet.
alien.
It's true.
So you hand him the deals, and he asks you what your name is, and I told him my name was Zane. So he just signs the action figure, just Chris Jericho, whatever, and then he signs the album to the particular person, so you can't sell it.
But
So
who the
to
fuck
Zane-
who wants a Fozzy CD? Like, you could have definitely sold the
If
action
you wanted
figure.
it, but you could have
Timestamp.
sold a Chris Jericho.
TNT's going to see this, and ain't nobody getting a job out
You
there.
could have sold a Chris Jericho autograph on a Fozzy
Is
album.
this where we take our shirts off? Do we do the shirts
Shit,
off?
yeah,
here?
hell yeah. Is that now?
That's
No,
different
we
show.
can't. That's the other show.
Oh,
We'll get
it's the other
sued.
show. Okay.
Chucky T already sent me something and told me if we do any of that, we're getting
Was
sued.
it a coat? Did he send you a coat?
He said no coach.
Some coat.
Said
That's
no
not a
coats.
coat.
Don't tweet at The Rock. We ain't gonna tweet at him. I guess we could tweet at.
Can we tweet Chris Jericho?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm blocking.
Can,
him.
no,
you're
but the rest of us could tweet Chris Jericho asking, "Hey, why'd you block Manser?"
Yeah, that'd be great.
Then you all get blocked.
And then he blocks all of us.
Who gives a shit? He wasn't following me in the first place. I'm gonna do it. I don't give a fuck.
And I love Chris Jericho, man.
Man,
he's awesome.
He
WC
is
Dub.
amazing. He's
I'm gonna do it from the
He's
Queens of
the best.
Combat website. Fuck it. can't block us all.
I'm gonna do
asshole.
it from high spots. And we'll just get blocked.
Hashtag can't block us all.
I'm gonna message LaParca and I'm gonna say, hey,
Oh man,
tweet out.
Marco was fucking awesome.
Cool as fuck, man. He's insane. He's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Here's a LaParca story. I was in a match with LaParca, and it was the Battle Riot deal. It's like the Rumble shit, and all the motherfuckers coming in there. LaParca is in the ring already. I run in with a 2x4, and I start just blasting motherfuckers. I hit LaParca, and then he stares at me, and he like does his face, you know, fucking, come on. So I hit him as hard as I can, and he starts laughing.
We talking like
That's
LaParca
LaParca, man.
or L.A. Park LaParca?
L.A. Park. L.A.
Good.
Park.
Right on.
Original.
The
OG.
real
The
one.
best, man. The fucking best. He's insane. I love it.
I did a show at like a.
He wants you to try to kill him in there. When you're hitting him, he wants you to take his fucking head off. I can
Fucking
get down
same with
that, man. I'm down
Liger,
with that.
man. These old legends just want to get all the fucking comeuppance they never got to have. I did this like weird, Mexican, like a Cinco de Mayo festival type deal, but I was the main event, and the finish of the main event was that LaParca and Cybernetico came out and kind of like did whatever to send the 15 people that showed up to this show home.
There's only 15 people.
Oh yeah, man! This was like 5-6 years ago, and so we're getting ready to go out, and like LaParca and Cybernetico hadn't even landed, and like we're the main event, and they're like, "Oh, just go out there. We'll tell you when to stop fighting." We fought for fucking ever. Like we legit like had a match that lasted. Like we didn't wrestle straight up for an hour, but this match lasted an hour fucking long. And then as soon as like we were doing just some hokey crowd shit and like doing whatever, guys like they're here. I was like, fucking fine. Let's slide in, just take whatever and leave. And they're like, when that happens, like get back in the ring and like. Tell LaParca you want to be his friend, do the leg thing, go to shake his hand, he'll lay you out with a chair.
I was about to
whatever.
say, he's going to hit you with a chair as soon as you do that.
And so I was like, all right, cool. And then so we go to do it, and I'm doing the leg thing, and I'm like, oh man, here's the hand. And he just goes, and I've never been in a situation in which I knew the outcome, and the outcome did not come to fruition.
What'd you do after
in
you
such
shook
a
your
moment?
hand?
I just went.
Thank you.
I just rolled the
Parker.
fuck out. Like I didn't. What else could I do? And then like Cybernetico, like he could have just might as well not even fucking been there. He didn't give one fuck. He was just like, I was doing the deals like hit me, and he just goes. Like, that's not even the park under there.
They probably got back out of the ring, went right back to the airport.
Oh yeah, went right back to the next place. Oh man, Parker guys.
Parker, man.
I wonder sometimes if those dudes do shit just to get away with it.
Yeah.
Like imagine
because what
if-
they could say is like, oh, I know English.
Well, I mean, if let's say you and me had done all the shit old Park had done, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they say, hey, you got to fly this place, do this show, and whatever, and we're late, and we show up, and then as we walk to the curtain, I slowly turn to you and say, hey, whatever they told us to do, let's go out and just fucking, let's actually shake his hand and see what he does.
Yeah.
And we're already drunk because we've been out the fucking bar at the airport.
Because we flew
we're
here.
waiting.
From Mexico.
Yeah.
And
That's
we
a
had
decent flight.
and fucking 123 Kid rolled up and gave us a big old thing of fucking somas too. When they kick in, we don't know. I mean 10, 15, 20 at some point they'll roll in, right? And then we call it home. So as we hit the curtain, we just turn and go.
Man, I want enough clout one day where I could just do that and totally just throw off everybody's and so be like, oh, that's just Zane.
That's what Kevin Nash would do, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
We need to get Big Sexy up in here too.
God, he's the best.
Imagine
I
the story.
just think that like just some random shit would happen and then like Kevin Nash would like, oh, chokeslam, brother.
Is there,
And-
the
but
beer's
then like,
gone?
no, we got some shit. I even put you one down low cold.
Oh, God, I love y'all, man.
Like Kevin Nash would be like, oh, chokeslam, brother. And but then like hurt himself doing the chokeslam just to fuck with you. Like you fucked it up.
Y'all ever
I
seen?
just tried to re-up my open beer.
Y'all ever seen Kevin Nash did a shoot interview one time where he drank wine with X-Pac and they bullshit it and talked and told stories and shit.
I'll drink wine.
There was one the day after they did this shoot interview where it was Kevin Nash at a table with the guy.
Joe Dombrowski eating lasagna.
Well, not that one. That one's awesome. Ravioli. That one's great. I wanted to reshoot that one with Kevin Nash. He was at some fucking convention I was at too, and I wanted Nash to come in and we just eat ravioli and just stare at each other and drink beer. I thought it'd be hilarious.
But not say anything at all.
And just the whole time we just.
Oh yeah.
He does one where he gives tips on how to pick up pussy,
Hell yeah.
and it's 25 minutes of Kevin Nash sitting there, fucking drinking wine and talking about how to pick up old bar hags.
And who knows better?
It's on YouTube. You can look it up. You'll find it. Put
Have
in
you-
Kevin Nash shoot interview. Scroll through. You'll see it.
Have you
It's
seen the
fucking
original
hilarious.
gimmick of Andy Kaufman eating lunch with Classy Freddie Blassie?
Mm-hmm.
Doing that whole deal, and it's basically the same thing where like they're both trying to like work everybody around them, and
It's amazing.
yeah,
God damn.
the same deal. Like they're just eating, and they're talking about how they hate to shake hands because it makes their hands gross. But then I found out, so if you remember it whatsoever, the girls that they like keep talking shit to the entire time, one is shoot like Andy Kaufman's girlfriend at the time.
So it was all work in the
It was
Yeah,
all
it
work.
ruins it all for
Yeah,
you.
it does. Will you calm down over there, please? If you're not feeling up this, you need to. What does that mean?
That means
That means the
go
same thing
45
I was
minutes
doing
longer.
during the intro of the show where she was cutting a promo and I was going,
Yeah. Oh, what
Come
a
on.
terrible. Let me
Come
have
on
this
now.
mic back.
come on now.
Man, thanks for being such a trooper. So should we start booking a Raw or Monday Night Nitro or whatever?
How much time we got? Can we cut a.
Can we just keep going?
Nitro?
Is this
I'm sure you
Can
could
we
like
do a
just delete
two-parter?
some stuff.
So you're gonna have to cut out that part where I, said stuff about dogs.
Book one, book one.
Do y'all want to book it on the deal?
We do what you want, Bubba.
Do we
This
got a
is your
marker?
show, man.
No, we got a couple markers.
Yeah, we're with you.
Who's going to write though?
Timmy's got to hold it.
Of course.
Over his head?
No, below his head.
No, like me and Caleb can hold it. We don't want to do that.
No, I don't
That's
want to do that.
I'll hold
Yeah,
it.
It's so
yeah.
fucked up. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Keith.
It does not
you
look
can
good.
write. You got
Yeah,
good
we
handwriting.
can't have just the one black dude on the show like hold the thing over his
Well, I
face.
think so if Mance could reach over to him, it'd be easier. But
You got
Yeah.
good. You got good handwriting though. Mine's horrible. Would red be all right, or should we do a green?
Do you have good handwriting? Okay, because I do. We can switch spots, and then I don't mind it covering me.
Real feminine.
You wanna do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need some color babies in this. Come on now. Get on right. Get on right, baby. Get on now. We'll switch up.
I love the only industry that we could be in is pro wrestling.
Move
We
your little
get-
sissy feet,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
we get paid money to
You know, calf having motherfucker.
to talk shit about people and rebook nitros.
Damn good.
Maybe you should both hold it.
Both holding it.
All right.
What year
I
y'all
got
want to
you.
do?
Oh,
Let's
brother.
do a poll. What's the
Caleb don't even know a year.
best year in WCW?
2001.
96.
96?
96 was the best year.
Let's say 96, 97.
Well, let's go
96,
96 and we'll say 2001.
I did 2001 before, and it was a hard fucking
Yeah.
booking. It was a hard booking.
Because it's you just trying to book.
I brought in Steve Carino against Tanaka in a hardcore match for the fucking U.S. title.
Hell yeah. All right. So
That would have been way better than anything that actually happened.
Best match on the card.
1996.
Y'all want to do a pay-per-view or a nitro?
Oh, fuck.
Pay per view because we can add some stupid gimmicks in there for no reason.
What pay-per-view?
Oh, shit.
Uncensored.
Havoc, Uncensored,
I would
Jessica
say
Arcade.
it'd be a hap.
Jessica Havoc.
Wait, it's October or
Halloween
it's almost
Jessica
no,
Havoc.
shit, no, it's not. It's not October at all. What year is this?
It's 2019.
What month is
It's
it?
What
August.
year are we in, man?
We
August
can
would
book
be-
to Fall Brawl, which would have been September.
Yeah, with Fall Brawl.
Okay.
We could do 96
Let's
Fall
do
Brawl.
96 overall.
We get rid of that fake Sting bullshit, man. That was horrible.
Oh, man. I love
Sting
it.
should have been throwing fucking bones up in there, man.
How many matches we have on this card though? Because we got to think we got 3 hours to fill.
You got 8 matches. You want me to call them out to you?
So
Yeah,
what do we do? We take the
refresh us.
matches and then like we change them.
We do what we fucking want to do
Okay. Yeah,
on
fuck
the
'em.
goddamn shit.
We'll
But
just start
lay it on
booking
us.
people who weren't even in WCW.
Well, tell us what it was so we can hear it.
First,
And we won't book it. We won't throw it on there, but just so we know. So everyone listen at this moment.
the
So we
opener
know
was
what.
DDP versus Chavo Guerrero Jr. in a singles match.
That was first match?
Yeah.
Oh, man. We can't have that first match.
Now come on now.
And then we
we'll go back and we'll like erase
we'll
shit.
erase and
You
fuck,
want
fuck
to
shit
do all
around
now?
there.
Or?
Yeah,
come
slow it
on.
on now.
Come
Number
on.
2, Ice Train with Teddy Long
That stays.
That's awesome right there. I'm
Yeah.
in.
versus Scott Norton. in
Oh,
a submis-
that's a
Whoa,
banger.
what?
in a Scott Norton in a submission match.
This had to have been when
Wait,
they came
2
up with
on
Fire
1?
and Ice, right? Or
No,
was
no,
this
no.
the blow off to
I
Fire
say
and
never mind.
Ice?
Not Fire Dogs.
Can we
Yeah,
change
I
that?
got you.
We'll go back to that.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
gotta change that to
Number
like
3,
a.
Conan with Jimmy Hart versus Juventud for the AAA Heavyweight Championship.
Triple A?
Oh, is this still rolling right now? Here, I was in a van one time with Hoovy, and it was me, Hoovy.
Okay, at least had a
And,
band at first. Like
I was in a
fuck did you guys
band.
play?
It was me, Hoovy. We were in Menudo. We were in Menudo in '92. I'm sitting in the back seats, me and Hoovy, and I said something, and the Hoovy just said, "That's juicy."
He lives that shit.
It was the funniest shit I ever heard in my
versus
life.
Jericho singles match.
No, we can't have him on this show at all.
Unbooked.
We ain't
Versus who?
Jericho.
He's out. Both of them are out.
Benoit's in there. Jericho, we'll just tweet out about why'd you.
I already asked him. I tweeted out why'd you
Why'd you block old Mason,
block?
man? What I do to you, Jericho? How did I break your heart?
Who hurt you?
Rey Mysterio versus Super Colo for
Wow.
the Cruiserweight Championship.
Wow.
That's true.
It was a C, right?
Yeah.
Callow,
that's a
Cruiserweight
banger
Championship.
right there.
Yeah.
This is a pretty
This
good
is gonna be our
show.
card.
Yeah, no, this isn't bad. Yeah, like this is why it stays almost.
Harlem Heat
Steiner Brothers. That match is amazing.
with
We can't
Sheriff
fuck
and
with
Rob
that.
Parker versus the Nasty Boys for the WCW.
Y'all ever heard
Tag
about
Team
Colonel Parker's
Championship.
dong?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was going to show him last week. I wanted to
He's
ask
here.
him, man.
Harlem Heat
He's
versus
down here.
who?
I gotta cut a promo with Parker, man.
Harlem Heat versus who?
Steiner Brothers.
No, Nasty Boys.
Nasty Boys.
Oh.
No. It's
Well,
Steiner
we're going
Brothers.
to turn
It's
this down.
yeah, it's about to change.
Yeah, Sigma the Heat Seekers showed me a picture of it.
Of his dick?
No, it's like him in
The
a
Giant versus
tuxedo.
Randy Savage.
Oh,
Speedo.
man,
That
that's
shit's
no good.
huge.
And the War Games match, NWO.
I'm thinking 97. That's what it is.
Versus
Steiner Brothers against Harlem.
Team NWO was Hogan, Hall, Nash, and NWO Sting.
Hold on. Hogan, Hall, Nash.
NWO Sting with Ted DiBiase versus Team WCW,
Fake Sting.
Luger,
Uh,
Flair, Arn Anderson, Sting with Miss Will.
This a
Is
great
this the
card.
head in the
This is a
cage
goddamn
deal?
great card right here.
Flair, Sting,
Arn.
and who? Arn.
Arn, yeah. Because Arn starts with fucking Razor.
Arn
Yeah.
always starts War Games.
Every time.
Every
Every
fucking
goddamn
time.
time. And they do the coin flip, and he always does it look like he always fucks with his tape on his wrist. It's like, you knew you were fucking going.
You
in
knew
there,
it
bro.
every fucking
God
time.
damn
with
it,
the
you've been
words.
doing this since '92.
All right.
All right, here we are.
Where do we?
I have totally done this on our podcast. We've done this whole episode, talked about how the shit is. So DDP versus Chavo. We're not starting with that, right?
No.
Like, but we can keep
We don't
it.
even
but
have,
we're
we
not
don't have to have
starting.
that match though.
But you got to remember in '96.
No, we have Ray and
Yeah,
Chavo.
yeah, I was about to say
Ray and Chavo
Ray and Kalo.
is the cruiserweight match. We start with Ray and Chavo.
Well,
That's Callow.
But
Yes, but
Okay,
we
okay.
start with Ray and Chavo.
Okay.
We
But
take
he-
Callow completely.
but
fucking
where's
out.
this at? Where's
We
this?
unbook him.
What is Carolina? Right? It's got to be Carolina.
Where we at?
Winston-Salem, Lawrence Joel Coliseum.
There it is.
DDP's over his fucking '96.
Yes,
So, but he's not there.
We don't put him in with Chavo.
Where's
So we-
Eddie at?
Dead. I'm just kidding.
Oh, god damn you, man! Where you got to take it
All
back?
right, so we have DDP.
time card. Put that on there.
We have DDP.
We
on
put
the
DDP
side.
in that main event. Is what we do.
You put him over here. Who do you take out?
But no,
For the babies.
DDP ain't.
We add him to it. We had 5-on-5. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
DDP hasn't turned on NWO yet. He hasn't done that whole angle.
He was
yet.
just.
He was still like he's a heel. He's a heel, but he's over as fuck.
So do we take Ray here, and then do we make our turn happen here? And
don't
he's
know.
what causes WCW to kind of to
fucking
get
kick
get
ass.
the win
That would
because
make him a
we're all
millionaire.
expecting fake
We can
Sting
take
and
fake
Sting
Sting
moment.
completely out of this. Because fuck
Oh
him.
yeah.
But
We
if
can
we
put
do it,
DDP as the fucking
this is
fourth member.
amazing.
What if we put
Do what?
DDP
This
as
is
fake
amazing.
Sting?
Yeah. DDP is fake Sting.
If
And then Cutter
That's
Takes
the
off-
fucking main event.
takes off the coat. WCW t-shirt.
But he's still got the
high
rap.
five.
shit.
Oh,
everybody.
wrapped. Yeah, if he's not wrapped, he's not here.
no, what you should do is if we got 4-on-4, right?
Yeah.
So it's fake Sting, Nash, Hall.
Or
Hogan.
we do the good old thing where like we see fake Sting and all that shit, and then like right as the finish is about to happen, when NWO hasn't won, the guy that is fake Sting hops out from the back, hogtied. What the fuck is going on right now?
I love it.
Boom, off, DDP, cutter.
But he had paint though.
Yeah, he's got the whole
But
deal.
he was wearing. I thought he was wearing the shit mask. Oh no.
No, it was the paint.
But you can just wipe that shit off, and then you see that you know it's DDP because he's got the ribs.
Well, no. What if we do the same match, right?
Okay.
So DDP's in the first match with whoever. It don't matter. It could be Eddie, Chavo, whoever. We can move it
What
around
about the
to
whole
wherever.
Guerrero gauntlet?
To wherever it is.
Guerrero
But
gauntlet
what I'm
family.
saying is when Sting walks out,
He gets
this
attacked.
is when Sting, because Sting comes in and fucks everybody up, right? This is how it goes down. Sting comes in, he beats everybody's ass, and then he leaves and he tells Luger, "Fuck you, you didn't, whatever." It's bullshit.
And then
Sting
kills
leaves.
himself out on the exit.
No, that's what happened on the pay-per-view.
Okay.
Sting left.
Oh,
Sting came
okay,
in
yeah,
and he beat everyone's ass. He put Hogan in the fucking Scorpion,
Mm-hmm.
and then he stopped and he looked at Luger and he says some bullshit and left, right? So if Sting fucking loses, this is like Cornette doing a shoot interview. Hey Cornette, I took a spear from the Invincible Man. God damn it, it got over. Back to this right here. So Sting
I
leaves,
always
right?
hate when you get over, Bubba.
Yeah, you know. So Sting leaves. So it's 3-on-4. So what if the Hills get up on the babies and then fucking DDP makes his stance, comes in, Diamond Cutter.
Yeah.
Boom, he's a fucking main eventer right
Yeah,
there.
right there.
Did it 96.
But I don't know if he does it against Chavo.
No, I'm saying he comes in and
But I
in
know,
main event.
but we need him. We need to establish the fact he's even there. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
on the show. I don't know that he's wrestling Chavo. I don't disagree that he's wrestling the first match because having the first match away from the last match
I say it should be
is
a
great.
cruiserweight first match.
So maybe he fucks up Callow. Maybe it's here. It's Callow.
We don't have to have Callow in at all, man. He can go
No,
back
no,
to
no.
Mexico.
I'm
But
saying
then
we
we can
got
take
a show to be at
Chavo,
all.
and we don't have to worry about having to book anybody else.
But where's Eddie at, man?
No. What we're saying is DDP somewhere else in the card.
Okay. Okay.
First match should be a cruiserweight.
We have Ray
Okay.
and
So
Chavo.
Ray and Chavo just start the show, which I love.
It should just be bangers.
So we
man.
don't have to have Callow at all. We know we have DDP. Get those fuckers out of there.
DDP somewhere else.
But he's got to be early because we can't go like
he
7
can't
and
be
then
6
him.
and
Yeah.
roll in.
Sure.
So then we know it's
Take Benoit
Ray
out versus Jericho.
v Chavo because we don't want to book Jericho ever again.
Just a couple drunk guys booking, man.
Ray versus Chavo, and that's for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Take Benoit out.
This goes away. So we have an open spot, but we don't want to put Diamond Dallas Page here
No.
because that's too close to the deal. That's too close to the main. Ice Train versus Norton.
That's a
I
submission
honestly
match?
I think this is a fucking dark match. I think this is going on there with like fucking Craig Pitbull Pittman.
But this was the blow up. Like they were fire and ice, and now all of a sudden they hate each other. You can't have that as a dark match.
But then
I
we
think
had
it
this-
was the lead-in for Norton to go NWO too.
And we also have this match right here that's not too far from Ray and
Now,
Chavo.
mind you, this is also the match. Y'all can pull this up on the network. Another $9.99. Can I say that on here? Another, but
It's not the best 99
It's
in
the
the
second.
business.
it ain't the best
$9.99.
$9.99. The best $9.99 is High Spots. Let me turn this around here before I
Hashtag
cut a promo on this.
HS.
On the new network, you
WS.
can't fucking find nothing on there. Everything's fucked up. It's all discombobulated, as some people say on there. But when you look through here and you watch this card, Hoovy walks out through the curtain. He gets near the ring and he falls on his ass getting around to the side of the ring.
Yeah.
Go watch that. That's amazing. You'll love that. That's
So,
all I mentioned.
so how long have these two been feuding before we get to this match?
I think like a month. It
Okay.
ain't long. Maybe 2.
So then,
Because they were feuding against Steiner Brothers before this.
my initial thought would be that maybe we didn't feud to this point. Maybe this is the turning point where it actually is Fire and Ice
And it makes
versus
sense.
Conan and Hoovy. That way, because we have this match, why do we really need this match? We can have that match as a tag match.
Well, I say the opposite. And the reason, and you follow me on this, they can do whatever they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to see the Steiner Brothers on this fucking card somewhere.
Okay,
So
okay.
if it's Ice Train and Norton against Steiner Brothers.
Okay,
Oh.
and
so
they
we
fuck them
we
up,
take it back.
Match.
And then the end of it, let's
It
say.
starts this whole.
Who's gonna
deal.
sell in that match?
It's gonna be.
That's the ref.
It's gonna be Ice.
Yeah.
And
It's going
So
to be
if-
Fire and Ice. Going to have to because Scotty and Ricky are going to try to put markers in their
Versus-
beeholes out there. So
Steiners. I like that. Get that out of there. That's done.
Hey, can you just stop these cameras when you leave when you're done?
What are you
Or
doing?
where are you going? Who's gonna fill our thing up with beer?
Oh, I'll do that before I leave.
Thank you. All right. But I don't necessarily know that it's number 2.
I gotta
But this is a match. That is a thing. So we need Conan and Hoovy.
back to Winston.
I think we can have Benoit, but I don't know that we need Jericho only because you have.
well, this match was amazing though.
Okay.
It's gotta
okay,
be good.
Okay.
You probably need that semi-main event. You need to go.
I wish we
go
just
in
pulled the
cage.
network and watch this as
And
we
just
look
kinda
this.
do it?
We go, hey, we were wrong on this.
See, I
Keep
think
that.
this is way too late, even though I'm sure it has a story. But we definitely need a tag match.
You got 45 minutes on these cards.
We definitely need a tag match up here because we have a big tag match down here. So they couldn't go like back to back. Or
This
they
is
need to
how
be
every
spread
shoot's
out.
going to be now. It's going to be us. Just how long is this one going to be? 3 hours.
It's gone, and it's gone. Yeah, about.
This
2
is
hours.
what happens when you get buddies together and they get drunk.
Yeah, that's how this works.
Just having fun, man.
This is the crew now.
We'll do it
Everyone,
tomorrow.
people are going to be like, oh, no, we want all of them in there just drunk.
Oh, we call it just rebooking the territories.
This random side note where we're at, but John Tatum came back and tried to take over the next.
I fucking made him.
What was the next?
Greg Gagne. He made a run-in on
Greg Gagne's here?
Yes.
No
God
fucking
damn,
way.
I got to talk to him.
Yeah, he was
tweeted me.
he was eating
He ran back
in the barbecue.
Yeah, I know.
into Greg Gagne's
Love
Q&A
you,
and just yelled bullshit
You leaving?
into the
Yeah, I
room
gotta
and
go.
ran off.
Where are you going?
Jesus
I got help from
Christ. All right.
for
Damn it.
feature runner.
All right, whatever.
All right. Well,
All right. Remember when you were over?
We got
for
to we
the
got to
minutes?
keep this one for sure.
Okay.
Make sure you turn these
But
off.
does it go here? All right, so we have Fire and Ice versus the Steiner Brothers because we have that Steiner Brothers. So then, Conan and Hoovy. Do we go lucha match, tag match, lucha match? Do we move that down a bit as a palate cleanser? See, I think that needs to follow like Giant and Savage, where Giant and Savage might be not boring, but it's not going to be anything. We need to maybe move that up a couple notches, have that match, bring people back up.
I almost think we get rid of this match.
Oh,
and we
I'm not against that whatsoever.
We put Giant in 5-on-5. That's what War
Okay,
Games
I like that.
was.
I
yeah,
like that.
5-on-5.
And
Come
then
on.
it adds more to it, and then people lose their shit when Giant
We
gets
have
up
Giant,
in
Savage at?
and then we add Savage.
there. And
Okay.
then when
Because
when
that's how it
Sting,
has
We're
to
still
be.
adding DDP in there somewhere,
Sting
right?
comes in
But DDP
last.
was only a spot.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So-
DDP's a run spot.
DDP's the end of it almost.
Yeah, DDP is.
So
This is what takes us to Monday night.
Fucking
DDP is what takes us to
Sting,
Okay.
Sting runs in, starts fucking dudes up. Let's say he fucking runs in, he clears out fucking fake Sting. Boom, lays him out. Nash Hall lays him out.
How does he
Hogan.
get into the cage though?
He just runs in.
He
He's
brings
in the
his.
match.
He can bring in bolt cutters. He's been under the
No,
ring
no,
the entire time.
no.
He comes up the middle.
Okay. I like that.
The fall brawl back then was you came from the back. Because remember, they switched it in 95.
Mm-hmm.
And then you came from the back. So if Sting runs in and lays everybody out, right? Fucks them all up. The last dude in there would be who? Giant?
Yeah,
let's say-
absolutely. He's
let's
back
say
clean up here.
yeah,
Giant
sure.
grabs him with a goddamn choke slam, gets him in the corner, fucking does something, gets Giant up, Stinger splash,
Yep.
stops, turns around to Luger, and then he tells Luger whatever, because
Fucking rack.
Sting walks off.
Yeah.
That's how it
And it's also not to say that whoever is referee on the door somehow gets bumped right here to where the door just stays open.
Sure.
And then DDP comes in.
And then that's how DDP gets in.
Oh Lord, I got a spot, baby. What if fucking if Giant's on the top tippy top rope, right? He's laying over. Sting leaves. Everyone's down.
There's carnage. Tony Schiavone's
the
losing
crowd's
his goddamn
what the fuck's
mind.
going on? Originally, NWO takes over and beats everybody up. It's in. They fuck up Flair. They crack his head open and shit. All that bullshit. Fucking Giant's on the tippy top rope. DDP walks through the curtain, comes into the ring. DDP's on the tippy top, starting to move. Or Giant's on the tippy top. DDP gets him hit him with a cutter. 1, 2, 3.
Boom.
That's it. That's your.
But-
Hold on a
But-
second. Hold on. But it's submit or submission. You can't win
Oh,
all
it
three.
is.
Yeah.
Fuck,
And we're
God damn.
also
Let's chuck a beer at the camera.
yeah, it's also, and then we throw this all over and we just stop where we are. But he's not on the actual team, so he just needs to make a presence known. So he couldn't win it for them. But I think it's maybe the Giant is getting ready to do. Wait, you said submit and submission?
It was submit or submission.
Okay.
It was like I either quit you
Submit
like,
or
surrender.
Surrender. Yeah, you said the same. Okay. Shit. That kind of makes it a little bit harder. But
Well, wait. How did they win this one? Because Sting left, and then who?
This
got,
was when Flair got fucking bashed in the cage.
No, that's
right?
97.
Oh, was
that's
that
when
7?
Mr. Perfect turned on him.
Oh, that was a good one.
So this one was fucking. God, how'd they beat it?
So maybe whoever on here, maybe the Giant is the last one in. He's the anchor. He's making the big deals. Sting comes in, stops him for a minute, but then says, fuck this team because fuck you guys. Then Diamond Dallas Page comes in for the last moment, long enough to fuck everybody up, but then leave these guys to come in and do almost a group type deal on the Giant. So that also shines up the Giant at the end because it took all 5 guys to make him give up or to surrender or whatever.
Or what if Giant grabs Elizabeth with a choke slam,
No.
and then fucking Savage surrenders, man.
Ooh, that takes it a whole different way. But if we do that, we don't even need DDP.
And then what if
We got
DDP?
MVP.
What
The
if
babyfaces have never lost.
what if DDP comes in and starts fucking everybody up,
Mm-hmm.
and he's over here hitting a cutter on Hogan, and then fucking Giant grabs Liz from the outside,
Ooh.
pulls her in.
DDP hits something
gives
on
up.
Hogan. DDP fucks all the way off too. Then
All the way off over here.
all the way over here
5.
to the other match.
Well, I'm saying
has that up,
if-
sets it up for everybody. Savage is the one that takes the initiative there. Now I've got whoever.
What if
then
that
we
sets-
re-bring in?
if that sets the beginnings of Savage turning heel,
Ooh,
because DDP's got him, and Savage gives up, and then DDP's like, "You're a fucking pussy, man. We have
yeah.
him."
What
And
the
then
fuck?
he goes with them.
Yeah. I came out here and I
We're
won it
just too
for you.
deep into
You
this.
know, we were right. We were right on the surface where it should have been. That's good.
If fucking Bischoff and them were doing this shit in a fucking hotel after a show, that we don't have jobs,
Yeah,
goddammit.
that's right. We've been drinking beers for hours. You guys coming here clear-minded, thinking you know what you're doing.
I mean,
Oh,
that's a
come
good
on. You
story.
told me they weren't drinking beers when they were booking this shit?
okay, so that's
That'd be
the
a dope
difference here.
storyline. Fucking DDP runs in, House of Fire going nuts. Savage is laying outside. He got fucked up somehow. Fucking Giant goes out there, grabs Liz. He gives up. DDP's pissed off. Savage is fucking, he's basically had his dick cut off from all his buddies out here,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's why he turns heel.
They give him shit for a couple weeks on the fucking TVs. Next pay-per-view, Savage is now NWO.
Because it would make more sense too for why him and DDP would feud if he turns on DDP and joins them.
Hell yeah.
Because I mean, fucking Hogan's his buddy, and he's like, "You're a pussy, man. You fucking gave up because your bitch was fucking crying in the front row.
Because you been a wee bitch."
And then he's nuts already. He'd go nuts if someone looked at her.
So then we need to deal up here with DDP being early, right? DDP has to be early, maybe a squash or
Maybe DDP just comes out and whips the fucking cruiserweight's ass because they would do
Maybe-
that kind of shit.
But
Maybe
then
like here?
we're working into Psycho Sid category where people get mad that
if you
we're
need like a sit on this, I can probably get
jobbing out fucking. Well, he was main eventing on fucking.
Do you need Butch Reed? We can get you Butch Reed.
I would love Butch Reed.
Butch
man.
Reed and like a sit on this.
Psycho Sid got their phone number right here.
All right, who else? Who else is bopping around? So is this for a belt? I keep forgetting. Belt?
Hurl me. I thought we were putting okay. Siren Brothers are up there.
No, yeah,
It's
they're
Fire
up
Nice.
here against Fire Nice. Is this for the belt?
I
I
think we
don't
put it on
remember.
Public Enemy at this point.
Oh
Fuck 'em.
shit!
I don't remember what he said, if it was for the belt or not.
Okay, well I wrote that one down, so I assume that maybe it's not.
It would make sense because Harlem Heat, I think, had the title.
Yeah,
They were
especially
14
because I
time
believe this would be the same time that they were doing that blow off. Because the entire time that we were talking about the American Male shit was when
They
Parker
were-
is
yeah.
trying to meet up with old Sherry, but now they're
And
both here
Medusa
with
shows
them.
up. You remember that shit?
They're both on the team here.
Medusa shows up at the fucking
Yeah.
for the fucking. It was a wedding. It was it was gonna be Parker, Mary, and
Yep.
Sherry, sister Sherry.
So this had to have been. If it's not, it is now. It's for the tag belts, tag team championship.
And we're putting Harlem Heat over, right?
Of course,
Because fuck the Nasty Boys.
Because fuck the Nasty Boys for sure. So it's 8 matches. Do we pull a smart card and then like take a match away?
Yeah, I think
just so we give the main event more time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, who else we got on the roster? What's left out there?
There's everyone in the world.
We
at
got
this
Mr.
point.
JL.
Oh, definitely, Mr. Well, but then he should be up here somewhere. He should be he should be in that area. We could take Conan out and have Hoovy versus Mr. JL, which would have been way radder.
Alex Wright.
Because
was probably
Conan was
there at
kind
this
of
point.
limited in what he would in those.
So I'll pull card and go then Mr. JL. But I still don't think that's the position for that match.
Yeah, we had switcher. Where
Yeah, it's
because if we're starting hot with Ray and Chavo,
yeah.
I almost think we do Ray and Laparca.
Ooh.
But who's the cruiserweight champ though? In '96, Malenko.
Ray definitely.
Well, no,
Ray?
this is for the belt, so one of these two has to be. Yeah, and it definitely went Chavo.
What was Malenko doing?
Hold on, I gotta
I
take
mean-
2 times. Hold your board.
I think Malenko was just, biding time in between being Cruiserweight Champion or not being Cruiserweight Champion.
Because
He
there's a
decided to
lot
take
of
this month
goddamn
off.
guys. I love that this DVD is going to turn into a 2-parter, and they're
Yeah.
going to hit.
This is in game.
But this is the good
This is
shit.
before and after the snap.
Because match 2's a banger. Mr. JL and Hoovy's fucking awesome. Benoit and Jericho. What was Malenko doing around this time?
I think he's just watching. He's just hanging out at home, man, taking the day off.
He had to be.
He
on this
probably was in the running for this, and then he lost, and they just put Chavo in that spot, and fucking, he's probably hanging out playing shit with. He's playing video games with Eddie Guerrero at this point.
I feel like we could. Let's just put Eddie and Malenko on
Fuck
match
yeah.
5.
Eddie
That'd be
Mo-
amazing.
Eddie
And put
Dean.
it for. Where's 6 at? Is he? He's got to be around here, right? He on here? He's a 97. Why is it 6 on this goddamn card?
We can add him, man. We can make it a 3-way. Eddie,
6
Dean,
and
6.
Malenko. Well, Eddie and Malenko would give a shit for fucking booking that out there and being like, "Hey, here's." He said,
Real shit, fucking.
Eddie would go nuts and be like, "What the fuck are we doing a 3-way? That's bullshit. It's fake. It's
Oh,
fucking
man.
bad. Yell
That's
at
it.
us."
I think we got a solid card here.
This is amazing.
I'd watch this.
I'd watch this. I
On
wish
Icebox Wrestling Network.
I wish I could watch fucking Fall Brawl '96 right now.
So we added Eddie Guerrero versus Dean Malenko versus 6. And
Would that work? Was there 3-way dances in '96 on fucking
The first
WCW?
the first 3-way dance I think was at WCW as a main event.
WCW.
Luger.
It was
Luger,
Luger,
Flair,
yes,
Savage.
That,
Or no, Luger, Flair, Sting.
Yeah.
The winner of that was Flair, and then he went against Savage right after Starrcade '95.
This should be something online. Hold that. There has to be like a Wikipedia situation where.
Take a picture of this and tweet it out. And people love this.
Hey
stupid
guys,
shit.
what's this? Does this make sense?
This is making a goddamn sense right here.
We added Dean and Eddie and 6. Take out
have-
Chavo.
And then throw in a chair and let Ray do springboards off of chairs and hit all kinds of crazy shit.
Add that to here.
I think we're good, man.
Should
What
I say
happens
that?
is we
We'll
get
give
all
somebody
fucked up,
another
and
couple
then
minutes.
This is what
Well, we
happened to
still have Steven
Bischoff.
Regal.
Is this still running?
Yeah.
What happened? This is what happened to Bischoff, man. Bischoff started partying with Hogan, and then he started partying with Nash, and then he'd end up with Savage, and then the card would change 8 times, and then Fire and Ice end up getting fucked over at the end of the night.
Jesus.
If de facto, this is a Fire and Ice Pro podcast, TV, video thing.
Extravaganza, man.
Woo! Why'd you block me?
Why'd you block me, Jericho?
Oh, when'd you guys get here? Oh, hello.
What
So
did
how
I
do we
ever-
wrap this up?
What did I ever do? Now, this is it, man. This is our card. This is what we present it. We'll turn these off and then find all of our goodies and take off into
We're gonna play this whole pay-per-view on
the night
N64.
time.
Rich Swann and Jason Cade will take their E-Feds and they'll make this happen.
I got to get in that E-Fed, man.
All right.
Good night.
Well, they've created controversy in PWX in Charlotte, North Carolina.
The following is a 6-man tag team contest. Simple and all. Introducing first, the team of Caleb Conley, the Man Scout Dave Manning, and Zane Riley. They are the
Three men that could not be more stylistically different. Nope. But three men that could not be more united by a sense of purpose. Riley and Conley returned to PWX after being banished from the company and immediately took back the PWX tag team titles and show no signs of slowing down. And now here in New York City at the Mark Hitchcock Memorial Super Show, along with Man Scout Jake Manning,
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
what in the world?
And their opponents, first, from the planet of the Capes, he is the longest reigning cruiserweight in wrestling history, Shane the Hurricane Helms.
Longest reigning cruiserweight champion in history. Yeah, I saw another longer reigning cruiserweight in the locker room. Yeah, that just means he's old. By saying champion, that means he's been great for a long period of time. I think Corky has thrown his wee on. Oh! I bet Corky looked at his card and we just said what to himself mentally, and that's what threw him off, because this is he is here! Sean Waltman, X-Pac, making his way.
And his tag team partner, approaching the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 205 pounds, a member of Generation X, X-Pac!
Makes perfect sense that he and Hurricane are tag team partners, the black and green. Of course, X-Pac, very 420 friendly. You can tell by just looking at his trunks. Who will be the third man to join them? Are you fucking kidding me?
And the final participant, making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 90 kilos, here's Jushin
I have to imagine when the Revolt were making their way to the ring, they could not have been expecting to be across the ring from the Hurricane, from X-Pac, and from the legendary, the greatest junior heavyweight of all time, Jushin Thunder Liger. Kevin, you have had the privilege of calling many, many more Liger matches than I have. But I have to say it's an absolute honor to be seated here next to you in what is Jushin Liger's last year of professional wrestling, his retirement tour.
This is the retirement tour, and he's as good as ever. He had that recent match with Ishimori, and we were like, what do you mean you're retiring? You're still awesome.
WrestleCon, raise some hell and make a little noise! I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because this ain't really about the Hurricane and myself. This is about this man right here. He's a legend. So if you're not down with the greatest of all time, Jushin Thunder Liger, we got two words for ya.
Only at WrestleCon.
Right.
I feel like in X-Pac's early days, as a Lightning Kid, he may have crossed paths with Liger.
I'm sure somebody on Twitter will be able to tell us.
Yeah.
I'd be curious. But I certainly know that Liger was influential on John on every junior heavyweight that there ever has been. And the moves that Liger innovated, along with the moves that Hurricane innovated, it's pretty much the moveset of most junior heavyweights.
Yeah, and I mean, just looking at Liger's outfit, you can tell that Hurricane, I mean, just by looking at him, his gear, you know, he is a superhero, but still very obviously inspired by Liger.
Well, Caleb Conley will try to take this crowd out and try to slow down the momentum.
Caleb Connolly is not a man that's easily intimidated. And he is a man that has, oh, look at this, Liger just going to work immediately on Connolly. Just rocking back and forth and pulling just wrenching the jaw back. I was about to say how calm and collected Connolly usually is, but it seems like Liger is getting the better of him in the early goings of this match.
Liger playing the hits here in New York City.
Romero special into the surfboard. Holding Conley high, and now once again wrenching the head back. Conley, I think, maybe thinking better. Maybe not intimidated by Liger, but out-wrestled here in the early goings.
They'll bring 305 Live in. It'll slow down the pace, slow down the momentum.
I don't want you, big guy. Oh, give me the kid.
Be careful what you wish for. Zane Riley, of course, the largest man in this match, but the man with the least amount of experience, I believe.
Chris Roberts getting blatantly in the way there.
Yeah, very unlike him to put himself in between the action.
They're not talking about you, Riley.
You're a Hall of Famer. How strong are you, boy?
Zane Riley asking for the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. This is not X-Pac's first rodeo. I know he's got to be. Well, Riley just using his size, his brute force advantage over X-Pac. X-Pac, full hip toss.
Mighty hip toss indeed.
A short range snap leg drop. Waltman, so effective. But
Riley went right to the eyes.
yeah, thumb to the eyes, even more effective. Disorienting your opponent. Riley walked right into that clubbing lariat by Waltman. Getting stomped in the corner. This can mean only one thing, Kevin. Nope. Riley avoided X-Pac. Springing off the bottom rope back to center. Keeping his eyes on Riley, keeping his eyes on the revolt.
Well, the book of pro wrestling, the rules need to be adhered to, and the Man Scout knows all the rules. Once corrected me when I called a sleeper hold. He said, no, it is the Weaver Lock. And I said, you are correct, sir. Yes, that is its name. Which is one of the many episodes that I've had with the Man Scout over the years.
People say I'm pedantic.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, it's WrestleCon.
Yeah.
Liger wants more.
Liger's fired up, man. The great thing about Liger is he loves wrestling as much now as he did the day that he started, but Jake Manning. Trying to bust a move.
Liger has just broken out in uproarious laughter.
A dance forever chant. I don't know if fans know what they're asking for. It was not an announced time limit, so.
Well, I guess it could.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Another Liger, also astoundingly polite. Didn't give Manning the finger. Could have, but didn't.
And referee Chris Roberts doing absolutely nothing to stop all the foolishness, hijinks, and shenanigans. Well, the Man Scout's going to put a stop to it. He'll wipe the smile off of everyone's face here at the Hilton. Hurricane going for the trip. And then stand back, Jake Manning. Man Scout taking a moment to consult the rule book to see where it says a stand back is a legal maneuver.
It's the next page.
Well, it's more of a how-to guide. Oh, come on. That well-worn copy. Not the first time it's helped out Manning. Certainly won't be the last. Now Caleb Conley tags in. Double Irish whip into the ropes. Hurricane reversing. Going for a suplex.
Wait a minute, some little help from his partners. Now 3-on-2 advantage.
Liger and X-Pac coming in to help out Helms. Conley being brought back to center. Now Hurricane with the arms butterflied. Stepping through and then transitioning to that left wrist and those fingers of Conley. While Conley's all grapevine up. Able to spin free. Elbow across the jaw of Hurricane.
Hang on now. Referee's attention diverted, and the Revolt going to work.
And this is where Conley and Riley work so well together. They are able to divert the attention of the referee, able to capitalize, usually with some illegal extracurriculars.
Now getting Manning back in.
Manning with that shovel hook to the body of Hurricane. Helms reaching for a tag, but Manning expertly placing his body in between Hurricane and the opposing corner. Chris Roberts, attention once again diverted by Jake Manning.
Yeah, look at this shiny object, Roberts. Just let the Revolt do whatever they want.
Hurricane fighting valiantly, but instead making, I think he was a little disoriented by the choke from Riley, making progress to the wrong corner. Instead spins out, ducks the line. Plants Manning, center of the ring. Hurricane needs to take advantage.
Will he be able to get to the corner? Yes, he will, and he'll tag in Liger. Conley gets tagged in, Riley's in too. It's Shote's all around.
Liger showing that experience advantage. Oh, but the Revolt showing off their unorthodox tag team.
Boy, and it is super effective. One of the reasons why they're PWX Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, Liger. This is, I'm sure, his first experience with Riley and Conley. It's very easy to be taken off track by some of their methodology.
Oh, wait a minute now. Manning's got standing on the hair of like stomping the hair.
Was it the hair or the horn?
No, I don't know.
Because one would be painful, the other would be excruciating. Liger, though, fighting his way back up to his feet. Point of the elbow driven into the midsection of Manning. Man's got backing Liger to the corner. Oh! Big left hand across the jaw.
Oh, he wants to beat a legend here on the big stage.
What would that do for his reputation, not only in North America, but around the world? But Liger,
Underneath the shote. Double clothesline, both men go down.
yeah, Liger not ready to give up the ghost just yet. Fighting valiantly. X-Pac on the corner. Manning tagged in, X-Pac tagged in. Conley to the lariat. Manning to the leg lariat. Zane Riley there with the club. Sledgehammer across the back.
Oh! Well, say goodnight, Zane.
Liger lighting up Zane Riley. Sending him to the corner. Riley reverses.
Oh no!
Charging in, nobody home. Boot to the midsection. Liger. Can he do it?
No way. Brainbuster?
Jushin Liger, he has competed as a heavyweight before. But Zane Riley, Mr. 305 Live, proving too much for Liger. Riley trying to take both members of the opposition off the corner. But they enter the ring. Back elbow from Manning on Liger. Liger
Underneath.
Shote! Shote! Bronco Buster from X-Pac. As Conley broke up the pin, but Conley walked right into the choke slam. Now Liger with Manning, center of the ring, hooks him up, place him high. Brain Buster! Cover, 1, 2, 3. That is it. Elementary after the Brain Buster.
The team of Hurricane Hell, X-Pac and Jushin Thunder Liger!
What an unorthodox, what an incredible, and what an incredibly unorthodox trio.
Hey, real quick, I know we were already on the microphone earlier, but I just want to say the main reason, and I love all y'all, but the main reason I'm here tonight in this ring is because of this man right here. Hey, this is... This is Liger's. This is his swan song tour. He's retiring this year. And you guys have done a great job of setting him up. Hey, you want to say anything? I'm in the same boat. You guys know who I work for. He's going in the Hall of Fame tomorrow. I begged for permission to be here just because I wanted to be in the ring with him for one time. Thank you, Liger. Thank you, Liger. Thank you, Liger! Thank you, Liger! Thank you, Liger!
I couldn't have said any better myself.
That's it.
Jushin Thunder Liger is the man that inspired me to become a professional wrestler. When you say legendary, it's true. He's got a career that has straddled decades. And in each decade, he has been at the top of the junior heavyweight pack.